Who wants to recap? Josh, you want to recap?
It'd be interesting to see from your point of view what we did last time.
Okay.
Did we ruin your game?
We went to the facility.
Nah,
No,
not really. We're so far off the rails from our original plan to go. There's not really more ruining. Like, that's it. It's done.
Aw.
Like, so you guys were sneaking into an MR facility that's off the books in South Africa at the behest of someone who works for Proteus. You don't even know what that means, but it's a sub-faction of Utopia. You guys tried to sneak into the facility using a distraction. This facility was defended by baselines mostly that had, like, you know, quantum sapping guns that were mostly just non-lethal means of defense. And at first you were doing a pretty good job of not killing people too much. Although G started it off when he poured into the ventilation system and started freeing people / eating people.
On a whim. You're free. Your food.
I gotta stay charged.
Meanwhile,
Hey, Alex, bring it down like that far.
Meanwhile, Matt and Ryan were upstairs kind of dealing with some guards and sort of running around. Ryan was taking out all the lights. At first trying to be not super violent. Alex also was trying not to kill people, but took out the generator while this was all going on because he was part of the distraction. Eventually, at some point, like, Brian found the asset that you guys were supposed to extract, killed the scientists that were there, got her free. Meanwhile, you and Matt were upstairs. Matt decided to sauce a whole hallway of people because it's not hard to kill baselines as a Nova. Like, you could be a shitty Nova and still be pretty good at killing baselines just because the basic.
Did he
Nova
just call me a shitty Nova?
No, I'm just saying you could be.
I think I heard that word for word.
I think
Pretty sure.
I think we're all in accordance that you're a relatively shitty Nova.
I mean, you have the power to be anything, but he has homunculus.
True.
So then you guys, at some point, you extricated yourselves and the little girl. Alex went back with the distraction team. So he's not with you guys right now. Brian was freeing all the Novas in the facility he could find. The issue at hand is that some of them are extremely dangerous Novas. And one of them actually went thermonuclear and wiped out the rest of the base. But by then you guys were kind of far away, so you lived. And it wasn't like a massive reaction. It was on a smaller scale relatively to an atom bomb. You guys now have the asset, who is a little girl, that has some sort of weird ability to see through time / who knows, travel through time is what you guys were told. The extraction vehicle is on the way, and Unstoppable / Brian G just brought up the fact that maybe you don't want to give her back. And so, as far as I know, last we left off, you guys had the ship inbound, you were having the conversation, trying to figure out what you were going to do, and that's where we stopped.
I don't think we have any answers. We're just, but
No, we didn't decide.
So you guys have to decide now.
yeah.
Is that where we're starting?
Are all four of us there?
No,
Nope.
because Alex went back with the distraction team.
Yep.
He jumped.
This is gonna be another 4 hours for you. You better just like kick back and relax, dude.
You got your phone and some video games or something? No, we might do this quick.
Maybe it'll take 15-20 minutes. But
I'm sure that you had some convincing arguments last time we played. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago now.
I think the argument was that you saw Sluice as part of the distraction team, and you were like, hey, there was a point where we were told not to let Sluice rob a bank and get something from a bank, and should we let her have this potentially powerful person? Maybe not so much.
Yeah,
I think you thought no.
And we've also got some weird vibes coming from this little girl, the asset, because she has some. We know she has temporal manipulation. She can affect time.
Yeah, to some degree,
But
yes.
she talks as if she's from another time. And we're not dumb. Like, I have an intelligence of 3. I can understand that that's either she's really fucked up in the head at 6 years old.
Right?
Which is possible.
Yes.
But she's also speaking like an adult,
Mhm.
like a matured adult almost.
Unsurprised by things like slaughter and mayhem.
Yeah.
And also, there's the whole thing about her consistently talking about doomsday, like it's going to happen soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said, "I'm so sorry. They didn't mean to. They didn't know."
Oh yeah, she gave
It's
Matt
not
the
their
creepy
fault.
vibe. Oh no, she
I
said,
don't
"I'm
like this
sorry for what
bitch."
happens to you," and she like pointed at you.
And I don't like her.
What happens to you?
I'm gonna sauce her. Give
That-
me your homunculus
Right.
shit.
That
I'm
would
gonna eat
solve
her.
problems. It would make new ones, but it would solve the current problem.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? Fuck it, guys. Come on. Let's just kill her.
Counterpoint.
Before you decide to kill her, you might want to think about why they had her in a room where she had no access to quantum.
Nope. I'm done.
Okay.
Counterpoint. Your connection is involved in some big shit. Shit that makes our day job look menial. It's a job at Target by comparison. Getting in on that, we could potentially change things.
Are you talking to me? Sorry,
Yeah.
I wasn't.
I know, that's why I'm going slow. It's like, and yeah, your buddy. I can't tell what you're typing.
It's okay. I'm done.
Want to join your buddy? That's essentially what that asks.
If I leave behind everything I own. What if I look at the little girl? How old are you? For real?
Right now, she says.
Yes.
Right now, I think I'm 6.
Okay.
If we're
There we
using
go.
causality to count time.
Uh-huh. What if we hid her somewhere?
Like in the face?
Hide.
Oh.
Why are we looking to hide you? Like, why? Like, why can't we just give him back? I can't
didn't
remember what side I was
see-
taking last time, but I'm like, this is. I don't
Listen, we
want to
can
get any more
hide
trouble
her
than I already am.
Off-site. Just off-site. Leave her there. Take the jet back. She didn't make it. That's part of the deal. We still get paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we come back for her.
Okay, is there like a Holiday Inn that you wanted to stash her at?
I can get anywhere quickly. I'll be right back if I have to.
I mean, you have not a lot of time.
Yeah.
And you don't know where
I
you
run
are.
at 500 kilometers per hour.
No, what I'm saying is that the jet to pick you up is inbound.
2 minutes.
And you don't know where you are relative to civilization, but that's another thing.
Follow the road.
Oh yeah, we could hide her in that big crater over there where there used to be a facility. Oh, great idea.
I'm just saying. If we bring her back now, we probably lose her for good.
True. If we bring her back later, we might be able to get paid twice for this.
I know you're joking.
There you go.
Sometimes it really feels like you're not joking.
Once for keeping her out of these other guys' hands, and then once for finally delivering her.
Well, maybe we should ask her what she wants to do.
We all look at her.
She's like, there's a fork in the timeline up ahead, and it depends on what you choose to do.
That doesn't help.
Nope.
Not at all.
Hmm.
What do you mean a fork in the timeline?
There are places as things progress where what happens could move one way or another, and some small decisions have big consequences.
Okay,
Does the
listen,
man
we
help
don't
the
have
old lady
time for
across
the
the
whole
street?
explanation. We
Does
have
she
3
get hit by a
choices.
car?
Wait, can you give us more time to talk about this?
Oh, that's easy.
Fuck yeah.
I want to give you a high five, but right now you're a little homunculus the size of a teddy bear, so it'd be like a tiny five.
No, I'm growing rapidly. I'm at least as big as she is now.
He's
Oh my
regenerating.
gosh,
I'm
that's
re-
creepy as hell.
I'm probably almost back
don't
to normal.
go too fast.
I'm pretty grown.
He already
Alright.
spent the points.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if this guy has to get you out of here quickly,
You can carry him.
he doesn't have a tumor enough.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, I have enough for a burst.
So she holds up her
I have
hands.
3 in the attunement.
She holds up her hands, and like
Person.
you guys notice that suddenly the whole entire world is not moving. Like before, things you didn't notice, like the grass blowing in the breeze, like bird sounds, the clouds moving, everything. It's like you're standing in a still picture. It's stopped.
Okay. Well,
She says, "How much time do you need?"
I don't know. I think if we
Well,
don't
sounds like
decide
we're-
within the next 2 minutes, I'm guessing we're never going to decide. And we just let the chips fall where they land.
We haven't gone over we have a very limited set of options.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we are on the extraction point. For one, you and we blazed a fucking trail here. People know we've already been here because I look back to where I ran at like 500 kilometers per
Yeah,
hour.
there's no more grass in that direction. Like,
Yeah. I look over my shoulder to where the crater is. It's like, yeah, they know I was here too.
Yeah.
Now, so as far as I can see, our options are
Go rogue.
going rogue is multiple options. We go rogue from our original assignment as part of Team Tomorrow and join up with your pal here. We can go rogue from your pal here,
But that means going rogue from all Team Tomorrow.
probably. Or we can
Turn her in.
turn her in, hope that your pal is an improvement over the last people that had her. Maybe they just want her to grow up a normal life. Seems
You can't
unlikely.
even say that with a straight face.
I'm saying it seems unlikely. But it has to be an option, even if it's one we rule out quickly. We could hide her, kind of skirt the truth, where we dealt with the facility. And like you said, then we come back and find her later. That way we don't go rogue. We keep everyone happy-ish. But the lie ends up killing us. Just a guess.
Any input? You gotten quiet over there. You
Yeah.
still trying to get all the blood off your face?
Chatterbox.
I just want to smile in front of a camera, dude.
Yeah, that's over, man.
Especially if we go rogue.
I vote not going rogue.
So you're in. Do you think we should just hand her over and hope? Or do we hide her and say that we got the job damn near well enough done?
I mean, he's your friend.
Who?
The dude.
Kelly General.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Susan.
That one.
Mary.
Mary. We don't care.
You
Derek.
kind of? Listen, I've been taking orders my whole life. From the military to being a Nova. It's no different from then to now. I don't know him that well. I've done some missions for him. I've done some jobs, but I don't ask questions. I do what I'm supposed to do, and I get paid for it.
What about our buddy Forge?
You are Forge.
What about our buddy the
Rampart.
Rampart? Damn it.
You're really going through something right now, aren't you?
He's all shook up.
I just slaughtered like 15 people.
Rampart's a tough dude, probably tougher than anyone I've ever met in my life. I think, if anything, he's probably the one that'll get out of this unscathed. Whether we're here or not, he'll be alright.
I think you should hide her.
Alright, we got some time. The question is where? I don't
I mean, just in
really
the
know
trees.
this area, obviously. And I mean, we could just hide her in the trees somewhere, but I don't know.
You can't just leave a 6-year-old in a tree in the middle of nowhere.
We'd be back the next day.
Wait, yeah, you can't say that with a straight face. This is
I
horrible.
can.
This is a horrible idea. All of it. All of it.
But
We
if
have
it's
to leave
it may be
now.
needful. I mean, handing her over to somebody else that wants worse things than her to spend this next 24 hours in the woods could be a worse alternative.
Why do you think they were suppressing your powers?
Because she's a super powerful Nova?
Whoever finds me will use me.
Option number 5.
I saw the eyes light up. No.
No, okay.
I mean, I can pick a path, get there, hide her. I can.
Can you do that without blazing your flaming trail? That, like you just pointed out, we have one pointed to us here.
I could double back on my trail a little bit.
That means it's just a one-way arrow.
I mean, well, yes, I can. I can fly.
Why don't you take the girl and run and we'll catch up with you later?
Look at him. He's barely her size. They're gonna run at like 2 miles an hour.
We'll be buddies.
They're small, they're tiny, they can hide in the grass.
Do need to. I'm feeling kind of quantum spent. I need to.
I can fly.
I wouldn't be
So
able to go
yes,
crazy.
I
out here in the woods
cannot
by
leave a
myself.
trail.
I think that's the best option. The least worst option.
I don't have anything as far as rations go. Look at her.
She can slow down birds and eat them. She could catch a deer with her bare hands. She'll be fine.
She thinks about that for a minute, like,
I mean, there's complications, but you could do it.
All right. So the question is, does anyone know this area at all? Anyone? I have no clue.
I know there's savanna in most directions, and we're currently in the woods.
who has intelligence more than 2?
I mean, I have intelligence more than
Me.
2.
I have intelligence 4.
Okay, well then you all know that there's also fallout everywhere. Like, I mean, someone did vaporize that facility by going thermonuclear, and the fallout is everything's radioactive, and the particles that are radioactive in the air are going to poison everything in the near area.
Stay upwind.
And don't be here because the wind might change.
Well, I'm thinking about going pretty far away.
Well, why don't you take the girl and we'll meet up with you?
You could just say I went after
You could say, I don't know where he is. Don't tell us. Because then it's true. And less likely to be pulled from our minds
I
unwillingly.
have to get back somehow.
I'm pretty sure you could figure out a way to find us.
You know, I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
She
Hey,
says,
can you do that thing while I'm holding you?
it's harder for me to do it while we're moving. I don't know if I can. You see her sweating now, and one of the birds in the air starts to move as if it's flying through molasses.
I eat it. Oh, you eat it first.
You kill it.
Yeah, grab it.
I mean, it's not like right here. It's like in the sky,
We'll
but
be
you
back.
can see it.
And I get it on the way. And then
As soon as you leave the area where you were, everything speeds up, and you see them being super still.
with her though?
Or no, they're moving super fast. It's more like a blur in the bubble. The bubble's got a blur, and if you move with her away from that bubble, things go to normal speed.
Oh, so she made a little bubble.
Yeah.
But even if she's out of it.
I mean, it won't last long. It collapses in a couple seconds. You just see like so. As soon as he flies about 6 feet away, he starts to move really slowly.
All right. So I'm going to take her. I'm going to grab the bird on the way because why not?
And then everything starts to wind up. So, okay, you kill the bird.
Are we near a coastline? I'm in
No.
the air. I'm looking around. I look in
How
all
high up do you
directions.
go? The higher up you go, the more easier you are.
I know.
Okay, to see.
Right now, I'm just where the bird was.
Okay, so you're like 20 feet off the ground.
So I'm looking around.
No.
I'm gonna fly south. I got my compass.
Okay.
We're in southern Africa, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, doesn't really matter where I go. If we're near a coast, who knows?
And South Africa is big. South Africa is huge.
A little bit big, just a little bit.
Right.
I'm gonna fly for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Go up in the air and get a better view, because I'm pretty far away from where I was.
Odds or evens?
It's always evens.
Cool. Okay. So you.
Do I see any coastline?
For how long do you fly on the ground?
30 seconds.
Okay, and then you go up.
Yeah.
Do you see coastline? Yes. If you go up enough, you'll see coastline. You also see, gunships in the air moving your direction.
Gunships on the water?
Nope, like jets,
Oh.
gunships.
How big is the mushroom cloud from up there?
It's huge.
Well, I'll go back down.
Okay, so yeah.
Gunships, as in, well, can I see them from here with mega perception?
Yeah, you can see them.
Do I see any identifications, markings? Are they Proteus or Utopia?
And Proteus is not going to have any obvious markings.
I don't
Are they
know that.
Utopia? No.
Not Utopia. Do they have any like governmental markings?
No. They're like the ship that you came in on, just black.
Okay. Back down.
Mhm.
I'm going to do another 30 seconds through the woods now at hyper movement speed.
In what direction?
Oh, God. How far were we from the coast?
I mean, far. You could see it.
So that direction,
Okay.
generally.
All right. You also know that if you can see them, they could probably see you.
But from that far off, they probably just saw me. Not
Mhm.
with her.
And
Who
that,
knows?
yeah, you don't know.
Back down, 30 seconds south. I've got 1 minute to get back. I'm going to drop her off and like head towards the coast. We're going to pick you up within a day's time. Does that make sense?
Do you want to know?
Do I want to know what?
Everybody's always asking me things. Do you want to know when you'll die? If your friends will die? If they catch me?
Don't get caught.
She sits down on the grass.
We'll be back tomorrow. I don't have time.
No one has time, she says.
I hear as I trail back north.
Right.
And I'll head back to them.
Okay.
When I get closer, though, I'm going to back into the air a little, so I'm not leaving a trail.
Okay. So you cut back into the air a little bit. All right. You guys see the jet.
Oh, by the
approaching.
way, I wanted to kind of, from a mind's eye view, get an outline of the coast when I was up above, looking down. As kind of a general idea where we're at.
I mean, you were in the air for half a second, but okay.
Yeah, but I can at least.
You know, you're probably, I don't know. You're
You have no clue where
a couple
you
hundred
dropped
miles
her.
off the coast. No.
I've got a little bit of survival.
I mean, good luck trying to find her, but okay.
You're s-
Telling you. They get paid for mission
This is-
2.0.
This is horrible, dude.
You're like the little kid that buries something in his yard. And then it's later on, like, where the fuck is it? I don't
We'll
know.
find her.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
Okay. You fly back.
And I fly back.
I just lay down on the ground.
They're not
I'm
here
very
yet.
tired and hungry.
I think they might be on the way, or
I mean,
someone is.
shortly after you get there, you see the ship
From the
fly in. No, from the direction where you saw the gunships, though.
You just gave
Okay.
her to the enemy.
It's possible. But that's what we were going to do in the first place.
You gave her to a different enemy.
Okay.
So before they actually arrive, I will relay that information. was it 6, 7 gunships coming this way from the south? But they're probably headed straight towards the facility.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that looks like our probably extraction gunship.
Oh, fuck.
You guys gotta do the. I can't lie.
I can't lie. I don't want to lie.
You have to.
Okay. The door opens, and there are a couple airmen inside, and they wave you on board.
We run up on it.
I do not run. I slowly walk.
Need a
up.
hand?
I'm feeling spent.
Are you out of quantum?
No, but I'm close.
Okay.
I'm close on quantum and willpower.
Yeah, you feel tired and exhausted.
Brrr.
If this were another universe, there'd be exhaustion spreading, flying around you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys get onto the gunship?
The gunship.
All right. They don't ask you how it went. They just button it up, close the back door, and start to fly off.
That's how it went.
You can see how it went.
Yep.
There's not enough
smoke
PR in the
rising
world
air.
to cover up nuclear blast.
I mean, there's always PR.
Yeah, sure.
Lying is what everybody
somebody
does.
else did it. Is
Yeah.
what you say, but
Exactly.
it was the Republicrats.
Yes. Oh, politics. When art imitates life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I sleep on the way home unless they're feeding us on the plane bags of peanuts and Coca-Cola.
I mean, they got MREs if you want some.
Yeah.
I'll take 50.
Yeah, you guys can eat them to your heart. Just like face shovel MREs.
I'm gonna go to the captaincy.
Okay.
Well, the co-captain chair.
I mean, there's a pilot and a co-pilot, and then 2 other airmen.
I'm not gonna kill him, but I am.
Can you
I'm
pilot?
always interested in
Can.
piloting, anyways.
Okay.
Every time I've been on a mission, so you mind if I take over? I look at the co-worker, co-pilot.
They look at each other and look at you, and one of the guys is like, we have strict orders to maintain certain airspace and, altitude, so we would just rather that you sit in the back, sir, and rest.
I'll be right here, no problem.
They look
I'm
at
gonna
each
kind
other
of lean
again,
on their chairs.
look
What I'm
back
really
at
doing,
you.
I'm trying to get any instrument readings for location, GPS coordinations.
Okay, roll intelligence and pilot.
Ooh, intelligence and pilot. I would like to spend a willpower for an automatic success. Oh, never mind. Nope.
No, you don't. Are you out?
I have 1.
Don't spend it.
What's your nature?
Survival.
Yeah, bad. Let's not do this.
My botch.
Are you serious?
What?
Do you have an inspiration that you want to spend?
No.
So fucking good.
Oh, I took a good idea and turned it into a bad idea.
Yeah, you know where you are.
Ejection seats on a helicopter.
No, you took a bad
right, no
idea and
shit.
turned into a horrible idea.
Yeah,
It was a good idea.
No, it was not.
you know where you are.
Those GPS locations sure look familiar. We're in fucking Morocco next week. Like, where the hell are we?
You got the X and Y mixed up.
Or you're looking at
God.
our destination as where we are right now. So we're gonna go right back to where we started.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
Okay.
I
Good
did it.
job.
Yep, thanks.
Yep.
You just
doesn't
lost
matter
the
what
kid in
system
one
we're
roll.
in.
You lost the kid.
In case you guys are wondering, a botch is a catastrophic failure where you think you know what's going on, or you think you're doing a thing well, but you're actually not. The first thing to go offline when you botch a thing is the part of your brain that tells you whether or not you did a thing well.
Mm-hmm.
That fails first. Everything else fails after.
I did a great thing. I'm smarter than anyone.
You did a great
Yep.
thing. You are so smart.
I have the
A
biggest
botch
brain,
always
the
feels
best
like a crit
brain.
success.
Yeah. It's like, what did I see recently? There was I don't know how I got a gif of a young kid who's pulling the trigger on a gun. The gun flies out of his hand afterwards and punches him in the face because of his failure to control the recoil well. And it punches him in the face barrel first and basically stopped my heart when I saw it. It didn't go off again, thank God, but that would be a critical botch.
Yes, that would be.
Something of that nature. And the whole time, he looks super surprised by what's going on.
Not me. I'm confident.
You're not surprised at all yet.
You can figure out what all that means. I give you free reign.
Yeah, you're like, you know what's going on. You're like, I know where we are. Good job, self.
Artistic freedom with my fate.
Pat yourself on the back.
Is there anybody around me and unknown or
Unstoppable.
unstoppable?
No.
I mean, there are 2 crewmen in the back. Both of those
Sorry.
are true, kind of.
That should have been your superhero name. Unknown.
Unknown.
There are 2 crewmen in the back that are like making sure stuff's strapped down. They've got guns. They're, yeah, they're there. Not that a gun could really do much to you, but they have them.
They listening?
I mean, they're there. If you're like, so remember that time we fucked these guys over? They're gonna know.
Okay.
You can try to talk about it like
I won't say it.
clandestinely and be like, oh yeah, so remember that time that the cloud blew away from us when we were in the savannah back in 89 or some shit? You could say weird stuff and hope he catches it.
Nah, I'm all right. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to incriminate myself. I am going to point my finger at that guy if I get in trouble, and that's all.
There you go.
Oh, boy.
Right. He made me do it. My kids do that. Eleanor told me to do it. Did you? Yes. Why? Because I didn't want to be in trouble alone. All right. Like, that's honest.
Yeah, we're in this together, buddy.
That's right. Yeah.
You've already forgotten I came on the mission. Right? Relax.
No. We remember you. Just other people don't.
Okay. So, do you just stand there in the cockpit the whole time?
I'll chill for a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of try to get an idea of the layout of the land, at least.
Do you have any, like, awareness and manipulation?
Awareness?
Okay.
What's manipulation?
Cool. Or awareness and perception?
Oh, yeah.
You should roll it.
That's what I do. But manipulation? No. I shouldn't roll anything
Do
today.
you guys have awareness and perception?
Mm-hmm.
You should roll that too.
1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And mega perception.
3.
1.
Okay.
Today's not my day.
No, the more dice you have, the lower your score.
Yeah, no
Three. Anything else? Just 7?
The ones are
Sorry.
killing me.
Bad,
Three,
man.
four.
Not your day. I would switch dice.
They're all the same.
I mean, I'll trade you some.
No, I'm good.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 2. Never
Okay,
mind.
so at 1, you know that the pilots look jumpy. One of them is sweating pretty profusely, and they look a little bit strange and nervous. 2, you get that the guys in the tail end of the gunship with you also look pretty jumpy and nervous, and one of them keeps going like this. For 3, you can hear him getting some instructions over his earpiece. You can't tell what they are, but he keeps looking at you guys and doing this. And then he looks at the guy across from him, and the guy across from him slowly and carefully thumbs the safety off of his rifle. You hear the loudest quiet click, like in the whole world, as the safety disengages. The guy who has his hand in the earpiece starts to hyperventilate.
So there goes our cover.
I put my hands to my ear also.
Didn't you guys ditch your things?
Yes.
Okay.
And I pretend I'm listening for a moment. And then I say, something's wrong. Headquarters have been compromised. And I attempt to sow confusion for a minute.
Okay, roll manipulation and subterfuge.
Yes. This isn't my new thing.
This is your new thing.
So, 4.
You got this for this very reason.
Right.
And there, the mega. Yeah, wait, mega 10 is a 3.
Yep.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so they're like, what? Huh? What do you mean? The guy with the the safety off, puts his finger around the trigger, but doesn't aim at anybody currently. And the other guy's like, "What are you talking about?"
Right. Think on the flag. How does 8 sound?
I mean, 8's amazing.
Eight's
But
amazing.
even you understand that all you're doing is buying yourself a relatively small window of time where they're confused, and that at some point in the near future, they're gonna figure out that you're up to shenanigans. Like it's not like you'll buy yourself a very small window to do some shit first, basically.
You won the initiative roll? That's all you need, man.
Basically, yeah. And I'm hoping that I've also got stirred you from slumber.
Sure.
Like you're like, what?
You're like, well, that is going on now?
Yeah.
Is compromised? Okay.
Yeah, headquarters is compromised. That sounds
That's
terrible.
not good. Yeah.
And I'm going to spend. Man, this is going to be so bad.
You have a surprise action. If you decide to act aggressively, you'll get a surprise round before everybody else gets around.
And yeah, I'm going to spend the quantum, and
Are you about to be out of quantum?
I'm going to be so close.
Okay. Don't run out.
Because when I spend my quantum, my homunculus is. I want to say it. Let me double check. Make sure it's 2 or 3.
I didn't do it.
I have 4 left,
It's not
so
my
I
fault.
can do it. What the heck?
I hate you too. But I got an inspiration. Thanks, Pokey.
No, Pokey coming
Usually
through.
Pokey gives you inspirations, so I stole yours.
That's
today.
fine. That's fine. I hate
You need it.
Alex hates you too.
Maybe Alex will join us in the fight.
Homunculus is a
He's
level
gonna
3.
drop in.
Okay, so it does cost 3.
My character.
So I'm gonna have one left.
Round 0 in a hazmat suit.
We should pick you up on our way.
So I'm all strapped in and everything, like full shoulder straps, seatbelt, whatever into the plate. But I just stand up and come apart and go right over the one fumbling with his safety.
Oh. So you're going to do 5 automatic wounds to him?
I'm going to do 5 automatically the ones to him. Yes.
Okay.
That's no good.
Okay. So
What body part does he lose?
that'll happen. And then everybody's going to roll for initiative.
That is dexterity and wit.
He starts to scream. You're up by the cabin. You're like, I'm hanging out, doing whatever. And then you hear, fuck. And you hear a gun going off. Actually, there's 2 guns going off back in the like crew quarter area, the belly of the gun.
I need a lot more D10 here.
1.
There's more, dude. There's 3 right there.
2, 3,
Oh, I don't have
4,
coffee.
5.
Fuck, before we do this, I'm gonna coffee.
It's a good call. I'm out of my coffee number 1.
Yeah, I got you here.
I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep going
and
back
then
between
I got
characters. When I
super
think
dex.
I'm going to play one, I'm like, oh
You're
shit.
like, no. Beep boop.
Sorry, Alex. We did not mean for this to happen.
No.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't want to fight.
I definitely didn't want to fight. I was even just now. I was planning on trying to
2,
legitimately deceive
3,
them into thinking something was going on at headquarters,
Yeah.
and therefore that we would be able to, wait until we
Oh,
landed.
did you see that? I just rolled double zeros
On his megas.
on my
We're on
megas.
10 initiatives.
So I
far.
have 10.
First by a million. But yeah, but then Josh was like, "No matter what you roll, you're just buying time."
15.
15.
You're fucking ridiculous. Why can't you do this when you hit someone? 17.
17. That's right. Oh my God, yes.
I wanted to point out that 4.
I got
is
2.
funny. 4 will do it.
I'm in the cockpit like, oh, what's going on? Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
think
it.
he just went to get coffee.
No, he went to the bathroom, I think.
Okay. So-
Awful, because where did he put my mug?
What are you gonna do, man?
I'm gonna
Kill
punch-
everyone again?
Into the bathroom. I was like, motherfucker.
I'm gonna rip his ear off.
That's not a bad move. He didn't need that. It's better
We're gonna
than
have to. We're
killing
gonna
them
have to
all.
take these earpieces so that we know what's coming. But yeah, I was planning on legitimately making him believe that something was going on and that someone was giving him false information. Yada yada.
I mean,
but
you
Josh,
could for a little bit.
You know what your first problem
at least
was?
until we landed. But
Oh.
you were like, "It's going down," and I was like, "Oh god damn it, okay."
You know what your first problem was? You were planning.
Yep,
Problem
that
number
is
one.
problem.
Planning.
We do not plan.
Okay.
On the upside, you can pilot this plane.
Yep.
I can fly.
No, but you can buy the plane. You can buy the plane.
Question: have I retained any of his powers?
It's maintenance for the scene.
So no.
You could still take the. Oh no, you can't. I'm in the cockpit.
Yep. So, round 1, 5 health levels. Goodbye. He is horribly fucked up. You see that this guy basically just like stand up through the straps and pour over like a wave of insects on one of the guys. And as he pours over him, he's taking out like eyes, skin, chunks of flesh. This dude's screaming bloody murder. And his rifle starts to go off in the confined space of the back of the gunship.
Okay.
Pressurized
you,
cabin.
you definitely missed it, but I rolled a 17.
17 initiative.
No shit.
I rolled double zeros on my megas.
And then he rolled another 0 on his mega.
Holy shit. Okay, so we'll put you at the top.
Mhm.
Matt 17. Okay.
I got 1.
Oh, you got 1?
Yeah.
I beat you at 2.
Wow.
I hope these guys botch.
They just got 0.
Yes.
So then Ryan, then Brian, and then crew. I got 1, you got 2, they got 0. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is what's going down. The dude who is getting 8 is just gonna try to spray. He's gonna spray and pray. He can no longer see what the fuck is going on. He's super fucked up. He doesn't have a lot of dice, so he's just putting rounds in the side of the ship. The guy that watches you pour over his buddy says, "Fuck, fuck," and then he's gonna slap a red button next to him on the side of the ship. What are you gonna do?
I am going.
And the guy that you're eating is not dead.
He is not dead. I am planning on.
You gonna finish your meal before
I'm
dessert?
going to stay on him for my move action. For my action, I want to take his rifle out of his gnawed away wrists and shoot the guy that is about to hit the button.
Okay, so you're gonna have to divide your action pool. I mean, eating is technically an action. It's just you don't have to roll to do anything.
It's just movement. It's not an action.
You just move over them.
Yep, wherever I am automatically does 2
But
lethal
you have to
health
be
zones.
there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess if you want to grab the gun, you have to be you. You can't be a pile of bugs and grab the gun. You can't be a swarm.
That would be a problem.
It wasn't in my mind.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. I'm gonna have to modify my body mod.
If at some point in the future you want to buy an extra, I'll let you be a swarm and also do things kind of like the Sandman.
Sandman is kind of how I imagine him. So I might have to do that. Let's.
Is it a level 3 power?
Yeah, it's a problem.
In the future, you'll be able to buy it.
Yeah, eventually.
Extras for level 3 power. There are level 4 powers.
What I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to. I assume that that much damage kills people, so I'm going to abandon
I mean, he's
boy
super
number
fucked
1.
up. He's hurt. bad.
I'm going to leave and I'm going to go to the other guy.
Get his
I
arm.
was assuming that I could go through them both, and so despite the fact that in these 2 seconds he still has a pulse, I'm assuming that won't be long, and therefore I'm going to guy number 2.
Okay, so you're eating guy number 2. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm gonna,
Okay, you hear all hell breaking loose back in the cabin. You hear a gun going off. You hear some guy yelling, "Fuck, fuck, fuck." What do you do?
What are the guys here doing?
The guys in the cockpit?
I'll
Okay.
change what I do, probably.
Sure, and I guess you get to know because you're faster than them. The pilot's gonna drop the ship into a dive. Hard. And the co-pilot previously they were both just kind of going for a ride. They started getting nervous. The co-pilot's going for a service pistol.
Okay. And the pilot is putting it into a dive.
Yeah, he's just dropping it straight down.
There's so many things I could do.
All kinds of things.
Kill them both.
I don't want to kill everyone, Matt. That's the problem here. Is it's too easy to kill them.
Yeah, they're like running through.
They're gonna kill themselves.
It's like Dragon Quest, the little slimes.
Yeah.
Like that's basically what baselines are to you.
Tell you
guys.
what, I'm gonna split my die pool. I'm gonna grab the controls and just rip them off
What? What?
before he puts it into a dive.
Fuck off, Ryan. Jesus Christ.
That's not the answer that you meant to say, right?
That's definitely the answer.
I don't want to kill everybody.
All right. Well,
I won't kill everybody.
Okay.
you might kill me.
All right.
You'll definitely
You can
kill me.
fly.
I have one quantum left. I have to spend one quantum
I
to
can
fly.
fly.
Great. I can't.
Okay.
That's fine.
You
The
can't
second
touch
action
them.
I want to do
fine.
is
That's
disarm
fine.
the
You can't
pistol.
fly. I don't care.
Okay.
You can't
All
have to
right.
touch them.
I don't even want to go close
All right.
to this fucker right
Matt,
now.
what are you doing?
I'm going flying into the cockpit and killing this fucker.
No, you don't even know what's going on up there, really.
I know.
You can see him. He's getting ready
I'm-
to act up there.
Since the knowledge is the guy pushing the button, I'm going to break his arm off. Break it.
How much strength do you have? Mega strength.
I just took Mega Strength 1.
Okay.
I'm just going to break it.
All right.
I don't want to rip it off.
Trust me, 5. If it's lethal, you'll. I don't know. They can soak bashing. You gotta
I think
remember
it's a
that.
bashing. Some. Okay. Cool. So. All right. So now in reverse order. Do your thing.
Okay. So let's see. That'd be strength and brawl, correct?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1 for my mega.
None for your mega.
What?
That
Oh,
becomes your
roll
automatic
mega strength, yeah.
successes.
What's that?
You don't roll mega strength.
Oh, okay. One, two. 2 successes.
Okay. So you do strike his arm.
One of them rolls over for damage, so that's 6 bashing.
So roll. Well, no, you roll damage dice.
Do you? Oh, nice. What do you
Okay,
roll?
so what was damage?
Strength.
Strength.
+1.
And then 1 is my mega strength, right?
No,
I
So
don't
just 5 dice.
your mega strength just gives you 5 successes here.
Oh, okay. That is 1, 2, nice. 3
Holy shit.
Plus
So-
5.
plus 5 is
8.
8 bashing.
Okay. So you smash his arm wide, right? And you do hear a snap. He grunts. Ugh! He still
Let's
gets
see
to
if the
take an
floppy
action on
arm
his
can
turn.
make it happen.
He has 2 arms.
But I'm right there.
Not for long.
Not for long. Right, exactly. Okay, Ryan.
Alright, first I'm going to disarm Dude Man.
Okay, that's first. So how many dice do you have in martial arts and dexterity?
8.
Okay, so divide that by 2. Or no, you don't divide it by 2. You subtract
Click,
dice.
click.
You subtract 2, so 6.
Clickety.
You
6.
should have given him a mechanical pencil.
You have 6. I did click that too.
Yeah, he just takes it apart with it.
6 dice to disarm, and I'm fighting against his strength. So if I can beat his strength, then I take the gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So 4.
So as he's drawing it, you're just like, snap, and you grab it from his hand.
I just crush it.
How much mega strength do you have?
3?
Yeah, you
That's
do.
how I make them like me.
You're just like, as you're crushing it, odds or evens.
It's always evens.
Cool. You don't discharge any of the rounds in the magazine as you're squeezing a bunch of live bullets.
Compressing them.
Right, yeah. You crunch the barrel of the gun. Second action?
I really do just want to rip them off.
Do it, man.
But there is part of me that thinks it might not be in my mind how it works out.
How do you think it works out? Because I'll tell you how it actually works out since your character is a pilot.
I mean, we're eventually going to go into that nosedive.
If you rip the controls off, the ship will leave the sky in a rather spectacular fashion. It might slew to one side or the other. It might start to roll.
That's what he's planning to do anyways.
Yeah. He's planning to push it straight towards the dirt.
I'm going to pull him up and out of his seatbelt as hard as I can. I'm going to abandon my action.
You're going to pull him through his
pilot.
restraints? Okay.
I mean, I can just rip the restraints. I don't want to, like, pull him into 3 pieces.
If you grab him and try to pull him through the restraints, it will do a serious amount of damage to him. They're meant to withstand G-forces in excess of
That's
7
true.
Gs.
That's true.
Like, in order, I mean, you can do it.
You have Mega Strength 3.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
still going to abandon my action. I'm going to rip his seat out of the ground and throw it back, just so he can't do it.
Okay. All right, so it's one more difficulty. Give me a might and strength.
Fuck. Yeah, how many dice?
What do you mean?
Because I had to split my die pool.
Well, what is your die pool for strength and might?
4.
So it's -3.
So I have
Because
a
your
die?
first action is -2, your second one is -3.
Fuck.
You have 1 die, and the difficulty is +1.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to do a damn thing.
Difficulty is +1.
So 8. I did it.
Did you do it? Okay, so you just grab the seat and tear it free from its moorings and toss it behind you?
As far as I can. If there's like a door or a little
The cockpit's pretty small.
manhole, then I'll just kind of toss him out into the back of the ship.
Okay, the chair is not going to make it without coming in contact with the sides. Do you just want to push him behind you, or do you actually want to push him forcefully through the
No, just push him
aperture?
behind me. I say as I pull him away from the
Okay,
controls.
as soon as his hands leave the controls push down anyways, and you guys start a steep dive.
Okay. That's all right. We got time to correct.
Okay, cool. The co-pilot's like, "Oh shit!" and he starts flipping the controls over. He abandons his action and starts
Because I stole his gun.
and starts flipping over the controls so he can take control of the ship. And
I look at him and I'm like, really?
I mean, he's like, "Mayday, mayday, mayday, mayday," and he's pulling back on the stick. That's his action.
What does he think's gonna happen? That's what's going through my mind. All right,
The guy's in the back. You move off the one and onto the other. He also is screaming now. He has a broken wrist, and he has you all over him, and he will... Yeah. He takes 5 automatic lethal. So that's enough to kill him.
Nice.
He dies.
I'm feeling better now that I've had some food.
You smell the blood from the broken arm.
The crewman, who is mostly eaten, is sobbing and on his knees, and he pulls the grenade off his clip and yanks the pin. That's his action. Dink.
He what?
He pulls the grenade off of his belt, yanks the pin, and lets it go. It's spring-loaded, so it jumps into the air, and you guys can watch it arc across the back of the crew or the cargo area.
Hey, Matt, you got an inspiration.
Think
Okay.
I'm gonna need it when I throw this grenade into the cockpit.
Sorry, G.
No, that's all right. It's not like I was finally getting used to this guy.
You can come in with Alex's new character.
No, I can make a character fast enough. I know where the blanks are.
There
I
you
can
go.
throw it into the cockpit.
Okay, so in
Should
reverse
probably
order,
start making him though.
the guy that is on the ground.
Are you actually going to?
Well, I have 1 quantum left, and not many. I have a couple of willpower.
Not a lot of options,
I'm-
basically.
Yeah, if I fly, things go bad. If I don't fly, things are very bad. So I'm gonna start a little prep.
Although
Things are bad.
Although, I mean, you're a swarm. Some of you might survive a terminal velocity fall.
Sure. I mean, there's might be some of me back in the the nuclear pit or in the murder hole on the moon? Who knows?
Josh is shaking his head no.
Radioactive pit? Probably not. The murder hole? Maybe.
Do you really want to play the character in the murder hole?
No, that's why I'm just laying down super brief. Just going to go through the real basics here.
Outline.
Okay,
Say you
so
have 2 people that can fly.
in
with you.
reverse order, the co-pilot is going to drop the nose more. He's going to go into a forced dive, and then he's going to yank to the side and barrel roll down. He's going to try to create the most chaos for people that are not strapped in as humanly possible. Because
he's kind of pissing me off.
He doesn't want you to kill him.
I wasn't gonna kill him.
The pilot is removing himself from his restraints and is attempting to crawl over the seat into the back of the ship.
Good call. He's smart at least.
He's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah. This is bad. And the guy in the back, who's weeping tearlessly with blood coming out of his eye sockets, is going to pull another grenade. He knows what time it is.
Damn.
Grenades over there, buddy.
Well, he threw one. He's just gonna pop his second one and call it a day. He knows they can't stop you.
Why do they try?
He's not trying. He's trying to scuttle the ship.
Don't understand these people.
All right. They have orders, man. You do understand that. You've been there before. You know what it's like to be a guy going up against Novas with no hope of success and following your orders?
I'm not that guy yet.
You were once.
No,
now
I'm
you're
not the
evil.
other guy.
Now you're evil, Ryan. Evil, evil, evil.
That's
evil,
you,
Ryan.
Murderer.
Yes and yes. So, what are you doing, G? First grenade is away in the cabin, and you see him going for a second one.
Boy.
He's having some trouble.
Well, I'm going to pass over him again.
Oh, okay.
I can't
Before he
have a
gets the second grenade. I got you.
One of those guys might be able to deal with one grenade. Seems unlikely, but it's a possibility.
Okay.
Second one is not good.
The good news is the grenade's falling to the tail of the plane now.
It's going right towards the back of the plane.
As I chew away, for example, his soft ear flesh, I want to collect that earbud.
You can do so.
Yes.
All right.
I just imagine like a small bug being like,
All right.
"Hello."
Does Brian do the same thing to you that he does to me? He breaks your brain.
Like that's
I'm
not.
just like, that's horrible, but okay. Yeah,
Every time I DM, he breaks my brain in one way or another.
it's just like when I try not to imagine the things that he's doing too much.
You're like, I heard damage. That's
right.
fine.
Yeah, 5 wounds. Good. Moving on.
I gnaw on the viscera and stretch it between my 1,000 tiny mouths.
What are you doing?
I am going to. Apparently, the ripping them completely off the ground out of their moorings is the way to go. So you need to go bye-bye too. Chink, thump.
Okay.
And this time, I am going to throw him at the captain that's trying to get out of his restraints.
Actually, you know what? He's not going to dive the ship out. I'm going to go back and correct that. And it's going to be an aborted action. He's just going to pull the ejection seat. He's going to pull the ejection handle.
That's what he already did then, or that's what he's doing?
That's what he's doing. You'll be able to act before him, but you see him just like, he makes a play like he's going to grab the controls. He's just like, fuck it. And he's going for the lever. Chink.
Yeah, well, he's not going to reach the lever when I pull his whole seat out of its sockets.
Okay. I mean, he wants the seat to go someplace anyways, but...
It's going to go onto his captain. Thump.
Okay. All right.
Make a strength 3.
What can I do with this grenade? Will it blow up in my hand if I try to grab it?
Put it in your mouth.
What?
Clip it.
Someone has to clip that bit. Put it in your mouth. Oh, man.
Really? Apparently now.
I have all the stupid ideas whenever I'm not like invested in this scene right now.
Yeah, right. You don't give a fuck what happens to these guys.
First of all, he's not Rampart.
yeah.
Oh.
Like, not a masochist.
I mean,
Grenade in the mouth.
I mean, that would actually do fire damage too, which you could absorb.
you can
Body dive.
you can smother it
But it'll still breach the ship.
unless you do this.
I
It's a grenade. You can
guess.
try to snuggle it up and
It's
cuddle
gonna
it.
blow my guts out.
It might harm you. It's a grenade. You're also pretty tough. What's your net mega stamina?
Fuck it. I'm for the greater good. I'm gonna smother this shit.
How do you smother it? Do you just jump on it? Do you grab it and hold it?
I grab it, I'll hold it close in, so it's not gonna I try to not have it blow out the bottom or anything like that. I'm
Trying to absorb all the damage.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So
Fuck it. I don't even care if this guy dies. This
Damn,
sucks.
son.
This sucks, Ryan. It sucks hard dick.
Wait, I didn't do anything.
what's the damage on a grenade?
I don't know. Why?
We gotta know.
We gotta know. Well, let's find out.
Let's see if I can find it.
I don't even care where the damage is on a grenade.
Where is this stuff?
It's probably under storytelling. I don't know. This book's layout is crazy.
Yeah, it's sort of nuts.
Maybe under drama?
Um,
Nope.
How
Under
about weapon
appendix.
How about weapon damage?
Appendix. Apparently it's under appendix.
okay.
I had mine removed.
Yeah, I don't have one anymore either.
It's actually not
Ranged
true.
weapons.
Armor.
Throw
Oh, I really don't have
Oh, there's grenade chart. Fragment, shape charge, tear gas, concussive, flash, white phosphorus, or shaft?
You'll probably be all right.
Fragment.
Fragment 8d10L.
Yeah. Okay.
Says full damage to all targets within 3 meters, half damage
Okay.
6 meters.
So you're
Just do it.
you're gonna be fine. Your action, you take a few steps, reach out and grab the grenade from the air, and you hug it and wait for it to go off on their initiative. Do your thing.
I ripped him out of his seat.
Okay.
Well, I actually just ripped the seat out of the ground.
Go ahead. Is that your only action?
Yeah.
If you want to throw it at the pilot, that's 2 actions.
Well, for now, I'll just
Rip it free.
rip it and move it.
Okay.
If I have to kick it at the pilot next round, I'll do it.
Okay, do it. So might and strength.
Fuck.
No?
Well, no so far. I'm on -1 so far. wait. I'm going to use my inspiration and re-roll that one.
Okay.
So now I'm
There
at
is 0.
0, and I have a 10 to re-roll. 1 success.
Nice.
Thank you for that inspiration.
You grab the chair, tear it free. It's now in your arms. You can no longer reach the handle.
I mean, I just chuck it behind me.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of room behind you anymore, but you just move it someplace else. The cabin is super small. It's a
so it'll
gunship.
probably hit the captain anyways.
I mean, it gets in his way, but it's not going to do damage to him. If you want to do damage to him, it's some other thing. But you do that. All right, G. You go back and eat dude number 1 before he grabs the second grenade.
Sorry, Bob.
Okay.
Is he rolling to resist?
No. 1, 2,
Is he rolling to
3.
cry?
No,
he's
he's
rolling
not rolling
grenade.
anything.
The grenade's rolling.
4. The grenade goes off and does 4 damage. Do you have
4
hard
lethal?
body?
No. The mega
Why?
stamina ability.
No, does he?
No.
You never took hard body?
Oh wait.
I thought we.
Yeah, I did.
I thought we decided
yeah, I
everyone did.
I have hard body.
What's your lethal soak?
My lethal soak.
More than that.
29.
Oh,
Right.
maybe not. 5.
5. Okay, it's fine. You hold it, and if aggravated damage is basically like chunks of your flesh leaving your body or whatever. If you didn't have hard body, it would have been aggravated damage because you were taking all of the blast and hiding it against your body. But you do. So you grab the grenade, you pull it in close, you hold it, woof! It goes off, and you do this, and pieces of shrapnel rain down upon the deck, but you're not harmed.
Do I have to? I don't have to.
You're not harmed.
Oh,
You're
wow.
fine. You soaked the whole grenade.
All right. I hope I get some
I mean, you
willpower-
guys are superhuman.
willpower back from that. Is that how you get willpower back?
What is your nature?
greater good?
That's your nature?
Yeah.
Greater good?
Is martyr?
Oh no. Yep. It's a greater good.
All right. So yeah, you get a willpower.
whenever you take
Paragon
You get a willpower.
/ greater good.
Nice.
Good job. For the greater good of who, though?
For everybody on that fucking plane.
They're trying to nosedive the plane.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to save them.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna rectify everything.
Thank
here.
God you're finally not going to be a murder hobo.
You're gonna wreck a what?
I'm gonna
Yeah, I should
rectify.
have taken willpower from you after that last scene, last game. You're like, for the greater good. I saw every motherfucker in the hallway. I'm like, what?
He had a momentary lapse.
What?
This is my first time being fast.
Okay. So, and
Josh,
the pilot,
Josh,
as he's
Josh.
climbing back into the, he's climbing back into the cargo area. You can hear him on the radio, or you can hear him yelling, but he's on the radio and he's yelling, execute Project Doomsday, execute Project Doomsday. That's a go, that's a go. As he's climbing into the back. As he's going towards the back, he's also going to grab a backpack and put it on.
Who's this?
The pilot?
He got out of his restraints, called out, and put on his backpack?
He did.
Well, we're going to have a talk.
I mean, he hopes to not be here when it's time for that.
Okay.
Okay. So next round, the co-pilot is going to unbuckle his seat. The dude, they probably both are. No, they don't. He's going to unbuckle his seat and he's going to follow the pilot into the back. He's going to try to get past you. So he's only dodging you.
Okay.
And putting on a backpack. So we'll say it's 2 actions. The pilot is going to hit the emergency release,
Okay.
which is the red button in the cargo area. He sees the mess that's going on back there, and he's trying to get the fuck out. Brian, what are you doing?
Making a new character.
You got this,
Oh,
Brian.
boy.
Why did we go? Oh my god, this is so bad.
We need one.
We didn't do anything, Matt.
We did
Is there any
just hit the little
news
girl,
coming
that's
through on the com?
That you have? Yeah. You hear
Shame on you.
someone come over to McCom yelling,
Yes, you did.
all support ships fire on aircraft 1. I repeat, all support ships fire on aircraft 1.
Okay. Did any of the pray and spray happen?
There's some holes in the floor. You guys are losing atmosphere.
I pour out like sand from a wineskin.
You just go through the holes. Oh shit! All right. Like fuck it, we're out.
Yeah,
So,
you're Good luck, guys.
So you're gonna
Y'all
try-
are assholes.
You're gonna try to survive a fall.
No, I'm probably gonna spend my last quantum and fly, but
I don't know what happens when you spin your last quantum.
I
You
will
know,
find out.
when you're really small, hitting the ground doesn't actually hurt.
It
Yeah.
probably hurts, but like how
You
much
can
soap do you
survive
have?
the fall,
I
dude.
mean, I have tons of soak.
It's
Yeah,
and I'm
10d10 lethal.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
If
What's your lethal soak?
5,
So that's
So you'll survive.
and I have extra bruise levels and stuff. So
Yeah,
You
you'll
only
be
get
fine.
half of your lethal soak for a terminal velocity fall. So you get 2. But it's still 10d10. It's probably not going to kill you. Probably.
maybe I'll spend my just before I land, I'll spend my quantum on regeneration, get that started, see if it helps.
But you said you can fly. It does cost 2 quantum.
Oh, well then, yeah. I'm gonna eat it. I take it.
He's going to do it?
I just. I
Oh,
free fall.
God.
You can spin your last quantum.
He doesn't have enough.
Oh,
Well, enough.
eat it.
He just told me after I go through. He's like, it costs 2 to fly.
You're like, and that's not happening.
Well,
All right.
we'll see what happens. See how the dice roll.
Okay, so you're just like pouring out. You're like, fuck it, we're out.
Yeah, in real life, if you like throw a spider off the Empire State Building, it can land and be fine afterwards.
I would say it's because the spider is soak for its size.
It's because the weight decreases by
Sure.
multiplied.
And when you hit the
Mass.
ground,
Yeah.
it's probably your inertia that keeps you moving towards the ground. The upper parts of you are still moving towards the ground, while the bottom parts of you stop. That's the issue.
It's the surface area versus mass.
Sure.
Mass goes down a lot faster than surface area does when you get smaller.
Right.
Yeah, like if you dropped a horse off the Empire State Building, it would not be the same.
You get
Yeah.
sauce.
There's actually an explanation for that. They call it the elephant and the mouse.
It's like, sauce! Like, horrible.
Kaboom!
Fuck.
Well, this brings me back to my idea of like, I kind of want to grab a blue whale and drop him from really high because I'm a superhero, and why not?
That's not what superheroes do. I think you're the wrong word after super.
Okay, I'm a Nova.
Yeah, there you go. That's more like it. Okay, so G's going to pour out through the hole. The captain's going to hit the emergency release button on the ramp. What are you doing? Co-pilot's trying to get
How
away.
much of a dive are we in?
You guys are like the roller coaster that's kind of going like this. Like you've reached around a 45 degree. You're kind of coming down though. You're about to go in. And the ship is kind of wobbling unpredictably.
When they heard the orders to fire on the ship, could I have
Mhm.
heard that with my mega perception? Were there headphones in the cockpit anywhere? Was there a speaker going off?
No, they have the headsets on. There's no speaker, so you don't know what's coming.
So I don't know they're going to fire on us, but I do know the ship's going down and they're trying to leave.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a point in saving this ship.
We saw Brian leave.
Yeah, I'm going to look
yeah.
back and assess the situation.
You see him pouring through the bullet holes in the floor.
How
He
many
has
people
just
were
caught the
there
grenade.
when we came in? Pilot, co-pilot,
And two guys in the back.
and they're now dead.
Yeah.
Fuck. There's so much to unpack here. I'm just gonna yell, all right, Forge, it's time to abandon ship.
Well, I was going to go right up to him anyway and say, this is fucked. And I was going to steal some flight.
Okay.
It's probably a
Fuck
good
out of
idea.
Dodge.
But
Okay.
while I'm doing that, I am going to grab the pilot. You're coming with me, and I grab him by the parachute. Funk.
Okay, so you're going to move up and grab the pilot.
Yep.
So you're going to push past the co-pilot to do it?
Oh, yeah.
When you say, oh, yeah, what do you mean?
I don't care about him.
Okay.
I'm not gonna kill him.
I mean, all right.
Yeah.
He's in the doorway.
Do you mega speed through him?
No, I don't make a speed through him.
You just walk
I
through him
just
like he's
push
not
him
there.
out of the way.
Okay. All right, and you grab the pilot. Do you move him away from the release hatch before he can hit it? Do you let him hit it?
Yeah, we'll go together. You can hit it.
Okay, you let him hit it. All right. Okay. Cool.
You did this to us.
Brian's character's like, you may hit the emergency escape
You guys
only
made your
because I
own
let
choices
you.
here. You
Some,
guys make your own
Some-
choices.
A few.
yeah. And I feel like we were already in the maze and just didn't know it. And so we made the choices. It was like right or left.
Like,
Looks like we have to do
"Oh,
right.
oh, yeah, okay, right, yeah.
And then
And
we're
I was
like,
like, oh.
by the way, you were already going to be fired upon by your General Derek Duke Hazard, whatever.
Mary.
Derek Dukas. Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan, though. I thought he might
know,
want us to work with Prometheus or
I'm not a
whatever
big
the fuck
fan
they're
right
called.
now either. We're having second thoughts about my supposed friend.
It would have been easier if they just shot us from space. It would have been less personal.
Yeah, but they hadn't had satellite acquisition of the target yet. They didn't know that she was still alive when I picked you up.
Mm-hmm. I got beef with your boy.
I do too.
If I survive, I'm going to eat him inside out.
I might let you. But first, we need some answers.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's worse than the grenade swallowing.
Fly up his nose.
I'm gonna eat
Two
him
bugs,
inside out.
2 bugs at a time until there are 400 of me inside, and then I'm going to begin
Oh.
chewing on him.
Oh,
One bug under each fingernail.
sick. Gross, man. All right.
Gross. and eat some meat.
Exactly.
All right, what are we doing?
All right, so you're gonna go back and touch Ryan.
Yeah.
You do.
Hey,
Hey,
Make your
yo.
roll to
Reach out and
see
touch
if you
someone.
get polite from him.
So that's 3 and what is it?
quantum imprint.
Yeah. So I get.
You just
3.
reach past the co-pilot who's coming out the hallway, and you can touch Ryan.
How do I figure it out though? Because it's
I'll look it up
my
for you.
quantum imprint and.
Quantum imprint. It says roll your dexterity
Right.
plus quantum imprint.
Right.
Is that only if they don't want to have you steal their
No,
power,
we
or no?
determined that
Nope.
You always
I
gotta roll.
have to.
Ah, okay.
Because this determines how much he can steal.
Ah, okay.
1, 2, 2.
Oh, actually, it doesn't determine how much you can steal.
No, it doesn't.
Nope,
All right.
but he does.
3, 4, 5.
6,
7,
7, 8.
8.
So you can steal 3 dots of 3 things.
I just take your fucking flight.
You want hyperspeed?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want 3 mega strength?
No, I just want your flight.
Flight and mace.
Flight and speed. Just shut the fuck up, Ryan. This is
Every time. I'm sorry, it's too funny. I've just known you too long. It's awesome. I get to that point of I just want to fucking kill these people now.
yeah.
Level 4.
It's I go really impatient very quickly.
I'm sorry that I revel in it so much.
So it's fine. I know you too. It's okay. But it's not. Nothing will ever be the same. All right, I touch him. I say, "This is fucked," and boom, I just bolt right out the plane. Put a big fucking hole in it.
You could hit the emergency hatch that the captain's about to hit.
Don't care. Bolt out the plane. Create big hole. Big massive hole.
Mmm.
He wants to make a big, massive hole in the rear end.
Soaking works differently than we think. You soak damaged dice, not successes.
Oh,
So we've been doing it all wrong?
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So your soak is how many dice you roll to soak.
No. You subtract it from damaged dice.
That makes more sense.
Wait, one more time?
So if you get hit with 10d10, but I have 6 soak, you get 4d10.
Of dice for damage. It removes damaged dice.
Oh, it doesn't remove the damage, it removes the damaged dice.
Right. You can soak 1 die of damage per point of stamina.
What if you have 17 soak and they have 3 dice?
Always roll 1 die to try to hurt somebody, unless you can soak twice what damage they can do.
So then nothing for that case. But
Yeah.
yes, you always get 1 die unless it's twice as much. Okay. Interesting. I hope the next version of Aberrant's a little less
Yep. Soak rating is
Arbitrary.
subtracted automatically from your attacker's total damage effect before it is rolled.
Actually, the creators of the next Aberrant Kickstarter were in the chat earlier.
In our chat?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Why not?
The Onyx.
Were they the ones
Yeah?
telling us we were doing it wrong?
No. They should not watch. We are trying to get the rules right.
We're doing a horrible job. FYI.
We do okay. Okay, so
All right.
he said he wants to leave out the plane and he wants to breach it.
But this round, you just absorb its power. What do you absorb?
He
Flight.
took flight and hyper movement.
Okay.
I am grabbing the captain.
Do it. But you let him press the button, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because we're going to go for a ride. And I, unlike Matt, do not want to fly out of a
I'm impatient, Ryan. I don't care anymore.
thick steel plated plane. What do I roll? Strength and might?
Hmm?
To grab someone, is it not dexterity?
I mean, I guess you can use strength in or martial arts and dexterity.
Martial arts. Yes, please.
Or
6.
okay. What part of him do you grab and how?
He's strapped into the parachute.
Mhm.
I just grab him by the parachute.
Okay.
Because it buckles at the front, right?
So you grab him by the back?
Yeah, just the back of the parachute. He hits the button, then I...
Hang on.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going for a ride.
Okay. G, you're out of the plane and falling?
I guess so.
Okay. You do.
I'll come find you in a second.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can find a stream of bugs.
No, that'll be an interesting.
Okay. Crew. The pilot hits the release. Bam. The back door drops open, and as it drops open, you guys will all be sucked out. But first, how much stroke do you guys have versus lethal?
5.
You're not in the plane anymore, so you're okay.
Okay.
5.
6.
So first against you, 50 caliber rounds start to tear through the side of the ship. Whoomp, 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 whoomp. Someone just like opening up on the side of your gunship and chewing it to pieces. 1, 2. So take 2 lethal wounds as one of the 50 caliber rounds shoots past you.
So you go do.
XX.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Jesus.
Take 4 as one of the 50 caliber rounds punches a hole in your shoulder.
So he wasn't able to remove dice with.
He did.
Soak? Oh,
They
okay.
remove dice.
I hope I removed 6.
1, 2, 3. You did. 4. All right. The captain takes 50
Come
caliber
on.
round through the stomach.
This
He's
is
still
the guy
alive.
who's gonna... Oh my god.
He's alive, but he takes 4 wounds, basically. And he's hurt. And it's open. You guys are going to go out the back end of the plane unless you want to do something else.
Nope. I'm going out the back end of the plane.
Okay. You're sucked out. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, next round. The captain, who is now holding his side as you guys fall.
50 cal.
Yeah, it didn't even hit him. It like went by him and
People
ripped off his belly
explode
wing.
with those rounds.
He out of 12 dice took 4 lethal damage. He just can't soak any of it. So he's hurt really bad. It basically blew his hip off or something. He's fucked up. 4 lethal wounds is bad for a human, but he's alive. And he was falling.
His hips don't lie.
There you go.
Oh god.
he's gonna pull his parachute cord.
Okay. That's a bad idea.
G still falling.
I'm gonna get hit by an airplane.
Go into an engine.
All the bugs like
Pilot.
hold hands and do like the falling.
Probably just like windshield wiper. Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I wouldn't even be that mad if you did that.
Do you want a new character?
No, I mean, I'm not ready, but
Okay.
if it provided a moment of joy, so be it.
You're just gonna rain in the savannah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna scatter. I might have to make a new character just for the sheer fact that I am scattered across the African countryside for a while.
Yeah, you're all right. It's not that bad.
Okay.
You guys are moving down right now instead of out. So you're not like one of those vapor trails that everybody thinks are government chemicals. You're just pouring down in a bucket of bugs.
I love it.
So, what's your soak? We'll just get it over with now.
Sure.
We'll just
Bashing is 8.
It's raining bugs.
So 2.
So 4, because you get half of it.
Oh, okay. See what happens.
Wait, but I don't know. Is terminal velocity lethal at that point?
Terminal velocity is lethal.
Yeah. Okay.
5 then. So I get.
You have 5.
But he only gets half his soak
So
at
2,
terminal
right?
So 2.
velocity.
Yeah.
Am I at terminal velocity? Probably.
You will be. 1, 2. Take 2 wounds.
Depends on his bug theory.
Your bugs are fine. You take 2 wounds.
Yeah. I'm not even.
The ones that landed first hurt the most.
Mhm.
The other ones got us cushion.
Some of them squished on the other ones. Blah, blah. All right. Okay, so he's pulling the thing. You're falling. What are you doing, Ryan?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Well, I have the captain. We're falling.
He's pulling the
Oh no, that's gonna
parachute
slow us
cord.
down way too much. I will just unbuckle his parachute and throw it away.
What? Why?
Okay. All
Because
right.
he's with me now. I am his
I use a pair of
parachute.
scissors and just cut the strap. I'm like, fine.
Okay. All right. The co-pilot is also away, by the way.
I didn't want him. Is he hurt?
The co-pilot?
Yeah.
Oh, he might not make it. Let's see.
Did he have 50 cal rounds through him?
Blap, 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 blap. 1, 2, 3, 2. He's okay. He gets winged by some of the shrapnel coming off the side of the ship as the 50 cal rounds punch through, but he's all right.
All right, he can pull his chute. I'm gonna head for this guy.
The co-pilot?
Yeah,
Oh, so the captain go?
for now.
Okay.
Just for now.
All right. So do you fly to the second guy?
Yes.
Spin your quantum.
I already am flying.
Oh, okay.
I'm on maintenance right now.
Okay. But you spend it for the scene.
Yeah, I spent 5.
Okay. When you fly to the co-pilot, do you attempt to remove his parachute too?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Matt, what are you doing? There are gunships that are still pointed at the ship that you guys were in,
Right.
jacking it up, and anybody with more than one intelligence understands that it's a matter of time before they reacquire their targets.
Right. I just want to fly away from them, though.
You gonna try to get away?
Yeah. I want to. Where's Brian? Can I see Brian at all?
I mean, he's just like falling out of the sky into the savannah.
Can I see him, though?
Do you have any mega perception?
No.
If you would have taken
I
mega
don't.
perception from him.
Yeah. Maybe I should have. I guess I'm just gonna fly and take one of the wings off of the planes that are shooting at us.
Okay. All right, because there are 4 planes left in the sky, and they're going to be attempting to fire on you.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
can't
take
take
out one of
another
the
hit.
wings.
Okay, go take out a wing.
How do I do that?
Fly into the wing.
Yeah. No, I'm talking
you
about
could
like how
throw
much.
something at it too. That would be just make a strength. Well, you only have
Oh,
one.
let me just take a dump in my hand and throw it at him.
Just saying.
I mean, you could just fly to the plane and pull
Yeah.
the wing off.
I'm just gonna.
You don't have any grenade shrapnel still?
With a mega strength of 5, you might have to work at it. Like pulling the wing off the plane might not work, but you could like
Make sure you're 1, you mean?
mega
I just
strength of
want
1.
to damage it
You
enough
could kick
to.
the engine or
Yeah.
something, or go through the windshield into the cockpit, or kill the pilots. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna do the wing.
Okay. So you fly over and attempt to damage the wing.
Just winging it.
All right.
Mhm.
So do it.
We are just.
How much do you want me to what do you- brawl and strength?
Brawl and might, or strength and might. I mean, strength and might.
Okay, that's not too bad. 4, 2, and I don't get any megas right here, huh?
No, it just add 5 automatic successes.
1, 2, 3, 3.
3. Okay. You fly over. You grab the wing and you bend it.
Good job.
Sweet.
Great.
I calculated our speed.
Mm-hmm.
We are flying at 111 miles an hour. Not very fast. Just thought you might want to know that.
What is that in kilometers an hour?
What? I just converted.
Oh, did you?
I don't know.
Here, I got it. Okay, the fighters can fly 4,473 miles per hour.
I know. There's no way we're flying faster than these things.
No.
We have to deal with them.
Okay, so you bend the wing on one. That pilot will have to make a pilot check to stay in the air. You fly to the co-pilot. You pull off his parachute.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to kind of get an idea of the surroundings. We're already being shot at. Do we see the plane speeding past us now?
They don't have to speed past you because they have vertical lift wings.
Okay, so they're hovering?
There's 3 that aren't being wrestled at by him.
So, in that case, since there are 3 planes around us, I would rather just let this guy parachute for now.
Okay, so you don't pull the parachute
I'll
off
come
him?
back for you later.
Okay, all right.
I will go take care of the second plane.
Okay, so you're going to abort your action and go after the second plane?
Yeah, although I wish I would have just said that in the first place. Had I
You
known.
could say that. It's fine. You didn't know. All right, so you go after another plane.
I would also... I'm going to do it a little different than he did. I'm going to fly it through the windshield and
Sauce the guys in the front.
well, at least hurt them, wound them badly.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
still trying to be like kind of good here.
Okay.
Yeah. What do I do?
What's
I'm
an
gonna make
aerial slam?
myself the projectile.
What's an aerial slam?
That's a good question.
It's a maneuver.
Yeah, it is a maneuver.
It's in drama maneuvers. Aerial slam, difficulty +1. Damage special.
What is it? Brawl or martial arts, or how does that work?
Let's go look at it. That was the
Special Nova aerial strike, +1.
I'm sorry, Alex.
Yeah,
This is
sorry,
so
dude.
bad, dude.
Just getting some.
It's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, right.
Strength +3 dice of bashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Each out of flight, extra 2 dice of damage. Can I take half the damage? Oh, I'm gonna go for the wing. Fuck that. I can't take more damage.
Okay.
We'll just kick the engine off on our way by.
Okay.
Oh, what do I do for that?
Just do like a hyperspeed strike, basically.
So same dice?
Brawl or martial arts.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Difficulty +1. Unless you take one of your mega dexterity away.
My mega strength?
Are you using brawl or martial arts?
Martial arts.
Yeah,
So
so
take
take.
my mega dex.
Yep. And that'll drop it to normal difficulty.
Fuck. -1 so far. I don't know how this happens.
Fail.
I am gonna fail. I've got 1 dice left. It's my mega. -2.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
That's
Wow.
freaking genius, dude. I'm
Why?
loving that. I'm so happy about that.
What do I
Okay.
do? Like stub my toe on the engine? Fuck.
I don't know, man. So you put yourself in their sights by accident.
All right, so I'm done. Where's my new character?
So they hit you. And then damage. 1. No, it's 0. 0.
Oh my god.
So you get hosed, but you spin through the bullets as they're flying past you, and
This
you're
is
nicked a
so
few times,
bad.
but okay. You're all right.
This is so bad.
Matt.
What? I never declared what I was gonna do. Oh, they're doing it now.
I thought you flew over and bent the wing
I
of the
did.
plane.
I did. I'm sorry, that was like 20 minutes ago, so...
Hey, did any of those rounds shoot through this plane I was trying to take out?
No, you put yourself in front of the plane, but the guys that are shooting at Matt are saucing the plane that he's bending the wing of.
Nice.
So take
botch?
1 lethal,
Oh.
and then this is to hit. 1, 2, 3. They hit.
Who botched it?
1, 2. Oh
Why
God.
would you even
1,
have
2.
to
Take 2 more lethal.
I'm wounded.
The plane behind you is gone though,
That's nice.
so you're down to 3 planes.
Okay, I failed.
Okay. I'll wait for them to do what they do, and then I'll...
Well, those 3 planes are gonna reacquire targets and shooting you guys. Brian, you're all over the savannah, but you can come together this round if you want to, or if you want to do something else.
I will begin to respawn.
Are you gonna re-you?
Yep.
Okay.
See how many of me that are nearby.
All
Oh,
of you.
thank you for another inspiration. I really do need it.
All right, man.
Move those
What are you doing?
ones.
What are the planes doing? Do they go before
They're
us?
gonna shoot you. No, they go
They're
after
gonna
you.
shoot us.
There's 3 planes. They're gonna shoot at you.
I'm so mad. I'm gonna throw this plane at the other plane.
For real?
Yeah.
All right.
Can't Mega Strength 3 do that?
Yeah, I can. We could do
That's
that.
what I do. I'm gonna grab it by the tail and Bowser it. Remember Mario and Bowser in Nintendo 64?
I do. All right. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go for the other plane and smack it.
Okay. All right. So go smash plane now.
Okay. Can I just crack the windows?
You can just punch holes in the windows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forge smash.
Yeah. So...
You have to do probably the windows probably have a decent amount of soak versus smashing them open because.
Bend the wing again.
All right, I'm gonna bend the wing again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He declined to take my extra Mega Strength.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Because I was pissed.
He was at level 4.
No, I don't need your mega strength.
I had
you do.
1.
You always do.
1.
1.
1.
Okay. All right. You tweak the wing a little bit. You're out of the line of fire of that ship. You're not going to damage it enough to not be able to fly.
All right.
Okay.
I would generally like to do it to the ship that he's not on.
Yeah. He went over there, so you're going to grab these 2 and then smash one of them into the other one.
Mhm.
All right. Roll.
I don't even know what that roll is.
Might and strength.
Ooh.
Difficulty +2.
Ooh.
You have Mega Strength too? Cancel out that difficulty?
I do, but that would take away success or automatic successes. Would Mega Strength 1 be enough
To destroy both ships? No.
to throw one ship?
I mean, you'll move it over there, but you won't destroy them. You'll just smash them together
What
for a
about Mega
second.
Strength 2? Would that be enough to throw it over there and smash them together?
Probably.
All right, I'll make a difficulty +1 then.
Okay.
Need one of these. Please, God. 2 successes.
Okay. Now roll your damage dice.
My 1 damage dice?
Your 1 damage dice.
Nothing. So 10 damage.
Okay. Why do you only have 1 damage dice?
What do I roll? Wasn't
so-
that what carries over?
No, plus your strength.
Oh. So it's just strength?
Yeah, just strength.
1.
So it's 2. Okay. So you take the ship and you swing around into the other one, and the 2 of them meet. There's a horrible crunching and grinding as the 2 planes crunch into each other, and one of the engines goes, whoomp, and the 2 ships fall out of the sky.
That's a 2 for 1. 2 birds in one hand?
2 for.
Oh, that's not the same.
Okay. The ship that you're on is going to fire on you.
Fuck. All right, well, that's it for me. It was nice knowing you. I am so fucked.
1 success to hit. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
I should have dodged.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. And the 3 of them are 10s. 6.
All right, that's dead.
Is it dead with ag?
That is wounded, maimed, crippled, and incapacitated.
And then you go back up and start again to make a mag.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll make a mag when I hit the ground.
Maybe. So you have 2 ag on you, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay. What's your soak value?
Well, why?
Because I need to know how much to subtract from the damage dice if you've fallen out of the air.
I haven't hit the ground yet.
You will. So what you see is the ship that you're desperately trying to bend the wing. It starts to slide sideways, and it goes where, and the 50 caliber bullets chew into him, and he falls out of the sky.
I'm just gonna watch.
You watch him fall. So
I
the
hate you.
ship is going to attempt to shake you loose by barrel rolling. That's what they're doing. You're formed now. What do you do? You see this going on up there.
So it's probably screaming overhead pretty fast, or is it relatively stationary?
It's relatively stationary because these guys destroyed the one plane that was going to a dive. The other 3 planes pulled up the perimeter around them and started firing.
Did you happen to find
it's like over there.
what happens when I run out of my quantum pool?
You're just out. That's it. I could find nothing else to indicate that bad things happen.
I don't want to be at.
But you see him plummeting out of the sky.
I'm coming. I'll be there soon. Don't worry.
I attempt to.
Agitating you.
I want to be lost. I don't want them to find me. These guys just peppering 50 cal rounds everywhere. So
So you just
go in the direction of some shrubbery.
okay.
If I can find like an anthill, one of those giant crazy colonies, I go down.
Really? You just pour into a termite colony or something?
If I see one.
All right. Roll dexterity and stealth.
1, 2, 3.
The random things you look up while playing this game.
Yeah, it's like that's not what.
So bad.
I just got done Googling if you could stop terminal velocity fall with a trampoline. I couldn't find
You just
anything.
blow through.
I think it would have to depend a lot on the trampoline.
Yeah.
Because basically it has
3?
to...
Okay. You're out. Are you still swarm you?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
It's still active, but I'm in vaguely humanoid shape right now.
Weird. And gross.
We're in a pile.
When your character's health chart fills up to incapacitated with lethal damage, any further damage taken kills you.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ryan got sauced by the 50 cal. Sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I always die.
I can deny all.
Why
this
are you
happened.
cheering for whenever I die?
That's rough.
I kicked the rest of the wing off of this plane.
Okay, so you're gonna have to roll might and strength.
One, two, three. 3. Plus my 5 or automatic successes for mega strength, right?
No, that's to do that.
Okay.
But sure, now roll just your strength and add that.
Okay. Now I get it. Let's see. 4. That is a 0,
But 5.
but 5.
Okay. So you twist it out of true, and the ship starts to have a hard time staying in the air.
Good.
So instead of firing anybody else, that guy's just gonna make a pilot roll to try to stay in the air. He gets 1 success, so he can stay in the air, but he can't target anybody successfully while he's trying to stay in the air. He basically cannot crash. That's what he's doing. He's sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, you're out.
Are we gonna start a whole new party?
What do you do?
We obviously are. You're
I
the
go-
only one left.
I mean, you just leave and leave?
I mean, depends how things go with him, but yes.
Like I was gonna
if
go
he dies,
down
then-
and
I mean, you
look
can just
for
if
sure.
you just stay on this wing, you can eventually twist it up enough to destroy the ship.
Well, I was going to. Like I don't.
Okay, you do.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I was gonna go down and look for him because I saw him spill out. I just don't know where he is.
Right. Okay. So you go down there. the ship crashes. A couple of the guys parachute out, but they're like over there, falling. You can kill them if you want to.
No. I don't
Okay.
care about him.
All right, so you land. He's dead.
Take his you for
Oh my god.
Take his you for
I take his you
I'm
for bird.
so sad.
Peel the skin off.
Fuck you.
All right, you take his Euphober. That's fine. How much Euphober did you have?
0. I shit in it.
Now you're up to 5. You did shit in it. It's fine. It cleans itself.
I did shit in it when
I'm
I
up to
died.
5. I'm up to 5 now.
He had Euphober 5. You take it.
No, I didn't. I had 2.
Oh, you have Euphober 2 then.
Or you gain 2.
So I gained 2 more.
How much did you have?
2.
Oh, you had 2 already?
Yeah.
I guess I
I
you
don't
gain,
think it
gain
does
one
it gain
more.
or does it replace.
You gain 1 more.
Good.
I hope you die.
Once you charge it, you have to refigure out
This
your
is-
soak.
Yeah.
I stand over his dead body. I don't know if it's in the ocean or not. I don't care.
No, you guys are over the land. You didn't make it
Oh,
very far.
What
This
if I
just-
make a matter chameleon?
This is just the way it is. It's the
So
way
you
it's
make
gonna be
anything?
from now.
With his friend's dead body, or do you go back?
Do I have one matter chameleon?
Can we
one
take a
matter
break and
creation?
decide on all this stuff?
Yeah,
Let's
I'll
break.
decide if we
Break.
need to.
We're
We
gonna
just
break
joined
here.
Alex's party.
Did we not break already?
No, we're gonna break now. Breaking.
Yeah, is there another party going on? What
yeah.
group are we with?
There are other parties going on. You guys could all make new novas and just start over.
We don't know what. Yeah.
This is Bee Boop's Adventures.
Beep boop.
Beep boop beep boop
Beep, boop.
Beep, boop.
beep boop.
Yeah, if you want to make new novas, feel
Boop
free.
family's weird, by the way.
We could switch to his perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some time. I'm gonna make mine.
Yeah, good call.
Well, we'll be right back. We'll play a video while we're gone.
And we'll play brand new characters in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Brian's character left the party.
You just leave?
Alex's character left.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Do you go back and collect the kid, or you just go?
If she's there.
What's up?
If she's there.
Where you go back to?
Mhm.
Yeah, she's there.
Sweet. Yeah, we
Did I find Brian at all?
No.
Fuck. Do I have to make
It was
new
one of those
character?
complicated things where I
you could
snuck
say
like a
you.
monster.
Okay.
Do you want to go back and collect the kid, or do you just?
I was gonna try to find it. If I can't find Brian, that would be the next thing I do.
Maybe you meet us over there.
Yeah, you guys probably meet up over there. Who gets there first? You would get there first.
I would.
You have hyper movement. He's walking,
I'm a bug. I literally move at a snail's pace.
so he may or may not be. He might not ever get there.
Yeah.
She might not be there. So you get there.
Mm-hmm.
She's sitting there.
You okay?
I am now.
Things got pretty bad in the sky when we left. I'm sorry that we left you.
What do we do now?
Well, suppose I'm not really sure. I think I need to rest for a little bit. Do you mind if we sit for a while?
That's fine. It'll take them time to come back.
For who to come back?
The people that want to take me.
All right, well, let's rest for a little bit. Do you know how long we have?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Depends on a lot of things.
All right, well, let me just sit and rest for a while. How does it takes a while to get quantum back, doesn't it?
You get 2 an hour unless you want to push for more.
How do you push for more?
Do you have node?
I do.
Okay. Let's see.
Possibly more taint.
I don't want Tane.
This
I
is
don't want
temporary
taint.
taint for now.
For now, until it adds up.
I'm just gonna go for the 2 an hour. I'm
Okay.
gonna make it simple.
Okay. How long are you going to sit there?
2 hours.
All right. Well, G will be there after an hour.
Okay, so I'll just go for an hour.
Okay.
You don't get to play your blaster guy.
Unless you want to, you
Yeah, I do.
can not show up.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. I made the conversion in my head.
Okay.
He lives in the savannah and will slowly grow in power and eventually kill us all.
Okay. So you just
You
stay
make
in
the
the
big bad.
savannah.
Mm-hmm.
Might also have to fight Rampart at some point.
He takes over the termite colonies, becomes the super swarm that lives beneath the earth.
Really?
Probably. Enough experience.
I have no idea if this guy's any good or not.
He takes more and more clone and bug levels and animal mastery.
Yeah. Okay.
If we time jump, there'll be a problem.
Yeah, that will be a problem.
All right,
A
so
time
it's
jump
just,
or a time related character in the desert. Who knows? Either way, it's a bad.
Yeah.
so it's just me, huh?
So she's like, after the first hour, she goes, they'll be here soon.
I suppose we should probably get moving. However, I have no clue where we're at or how we can get to anywhere.
I just realized
You
the
can still
person who can
fly.
take powers from people is alone.
Yeah.
You can
Not
fly
alone.
still. with
No, he's not
maintenance.
alone. He's the most
Oh,
powerful
shit.
Nova that we've ever seen.
So maybe
I
we.
want temporal
have to-
manipulation.
You have to touch a little kid.
What time of day is it?
I don't know.
Is that going to affect whether or not?
Josh just skips
Noon.
over that comment.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
That didn't
so
happen.
it's
Yeah.
so I'm pretty visible with everything. And if I try to transport her anywhere, my attunement's too low for her body to.
Yeah, well, hyper movement, you would fucking hurt her.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I mean, you can still fly pretty fast without totally destroying somebody.
Sure. I think I'm gonna see, take my hand and we're gonna try to find somewhere to rest.
Okay. Where are we going?
I don't know. The first place we see.
Okay.
And I take her up in the air.
Didn't they have satellite images of?
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to move as fast as I can without hurting her.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find some kind of town or homestead or civilization where we can possibly.
Okay.
Rest.
Sure. You find a small homestead. Looks like a little adobe brick building in the middle of nowhere. There's some goats in a hill.
Oh shit.
There's about 5 Novas in there. At least 2 or 3.
I mean, you can keep going until you hit a major.
Yeah, I want to.
I mean, I
I want a major
say,
city.
Okay.
It might be easier to hide in a major city. Maybe not, but it doesn't matter. We'll go with a major city.
I was going to say my character is probably walking around in that ground zero area.
Yeah, I mean, if you skirt the ground zero area, you'll find people. Not all the Novas there died.
I don't know if I would want to go back there.
Okay. You can go south instead. Or you can head towards the coast.
What are you doing?
We'll go south.
Okay. Let me just check this out really quick.
Are you looking at the train of South Africa?
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Okay, so you're flying south. There's a mountain down there, a large mountain, and on the other side, you see light pollution.
Sure, I'll go towards the light pollution.
All right, so you're gonna fly into Cape Town, which is
Okay.
a pretty large urban area.
Right.
Yeah, densely packed buildings. Yada yada yada.
Sure.
Do you just fly straight into town, or do you stop someplace outside of town and wander in, or how do you do it?
We'll just kind of wander in and walk the streets for a little bit. And then I start to think that I have a mentor.
You do?
Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking I need to find some kind of burner phone to try to contact him.
Okay. So you can buy like a one-time, phone at like a small cafe or something like that. Do you have any Streetwise?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I have 2 in Streetwise.
Nice. Roll your Streetwise. And whatever the associated...
So it's manipulation in Streetwise.
Yeah, do that.
1.
Okay. So you're walking around the dock area, which is a little seedier, and you're talking to people. She's holding your hand, and you give them some reasonable explanation as to why you need a one-time use only phone.
Mm-hmm.
What's your story?
I don't have one on me, but
Why don't you have a phone?
what's that?
Why don't you have a phone?
I lost it.
Okay. Whatever. The guy doesn't ask questions. He leads you to a shitty little corner store that has a bunch of cobbled electronics, and the guy in there offers to sell you a phone if you have money.
Do I have money on me?
You probably have a little bit of cash, but you also have a credit card. So you can spend your cash in the burner phone, or you can swipe your card.
I will definitely use my cash.
Good call. Okay, so he hands you the burner phone.
Okay. Now let's see if I can remember this mentor's number.
You know it. It's fine.
Boop.
He
Okay,
called.
right. So
My mentor is the guy, like the day that I, what do they call it?
erupted.
Erupted. He was a soup there.
How did you erupt again?
It was a charity event, and I can't remember.
Your ally, you took his power, or your mentor.
Yeah,
He was like an absorber guy or something.
right.
Okay.
Everyone else died.
Right.
Okay. Who is this dude, and does he have any associations? Who is your mentor?
I think he would be just kind of like a low grade soup, like on the west, like how we were on the east. He probably was in the west.
Flip it. You guys were on the West Coast, so he was on the East Coast.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll say he lives in Philadelphia, and he's just like a local Nova
Sure.
that kind of
Sure.
like is on contract to the city
Right.
and just does his deal.
Right.
So he picks up, yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Chuck?
Hey,
You-
how's it going?
Oh, not bad.
What have you been up to over there on the West Coast?
Oh, all kinds of things. Actually,
Yeah.
I got a little issue here.
What's going on?
I'm stuck in South Africa.
Okay, that explains the international phone call.
Yeah.
What do you mean by
right?
stuck? Just call your PR specialist. Get him to fly you out of there.
I can't do that at the time.
What's going on, man?
Well, politics, right?
What are you saying? You're off the grid?
Yeah. This is kind of covert. I don't really have anybody else to go to right now.
Okay, what do you need?
I need some way to get back to the States.
Okay. Look, I have some friends over there I can put you in touch with, but you might not like who they are.
Who are we talking about?
I mean, let's just say they're not utopians.
Oh. Well, who are they?
I don't know what that's all about.
Just someone else at the bar laughing.
Yeah. I mean, look, they're not bad guys, okay? But they're Terrigen.
Well, I'm kind of learning that it doesn't matter. Everybody's kind of out for themselves. I need to keep someone safe. I have a little girl with me.
What the fuck happened over there, man? Like, that's really weird.
It's bad things, dude.
Okay.
It's bad.
Well, yeah, I'll have.
But I just need to keep this girl safe.
Okay, I'll have my friends get in touch with you.
Don't mention who I'm with.
I don't even know who you're with.
Good.
I don't know what kind of shit you're into, but I have 3 friends that can probably help you out.
Perfect.
Exactly 3.
Right.
3 is the number.
So I'm
All right.
Terrigen. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Let's change this
what's
a
your
little bit.
superhero name, Brian?
Alpha.
Nice. I was gonna go with Titan, but I took the Professor.
I just left mine vague rather than being super descriptive.
My
because-
birth name and my Nova name is the same. They're both Beep Boop.
That's your birth name?
Yes.
What the fuck did your parents do to you?
The Boop family is weird.
You need a real name, man.
Mama
Boop.
What?
You can't be Beep Boop.
Why not?
That person would never live to maturity. They'd be
acted
beaten to
I think
death.
that's the first name accent we've ever had.
No.
You could have called yourself Matilda and it would have been fine. But boop, boop.
Right. It could have been the blame Sue. I don't give a shit. Like, not Beep Boop.
You broke Josh's game. Now you have to change it.
No.
No, it's all
Oh.
good. You have time to think.
Sweet John Smith or something. Doesn't matter. Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
All right, so where are these guys?
I mean, they're not wherever you are. Where are you?
Cape Town?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they're not in Cape Town. They could probably be there in a couple hours.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, I owe you one.
Yeah, maybe more than one. Don't die.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, thanks so much.
All right.
And I look at the little girl. Well, we're going to have some new friends here soon.
She looks at you like you're stupid.
You just called the hit squad in on yourself.
I didn't know what else to do.
You yourself said that your own backing and resources always just bite you.
But I want to try to keep you safe. Do you have a name?
Did I give her a name? Or was just the asset?
It was just the asset.
you
as
were
far
right.
as
was-
I'm all-
It's this one.
Starts with
Avelia.
V?
Oh, Avelia.
Avelia.
Right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You're gonna avail you of a few options.
Avelia, are you hungry?
I think so.
All right, let's stop and get some food before these guys get here.
First, I have to use the bathroom.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
She won't be right back. It's the worst date ever.
Oh.
You know, I just...
What are you gonna say?
So can you go with it?
Okay, don't take too long.
I never take too long.
Okay.
So it's usually the side eye on the way to the bathroom.
You can speed up time. Take as long as you need.
Is Isaac okay?
Isaac? Yeah,
Yes.
Isaac's good.
Okay.
That's fine.
It's not beat boop.
It's not beep boop.
Can I still use that for my Nova name?
His last name is still Boop.
It's Isaac,
Isaac
Boop.
Boop.
Hi, Isaac Boop.
Whatever, it's doable anyways.
I don't know how I'm gonna call you beat boop.
Nobody's
call you
gonna-
BB.
No one's gonna call him
What's up,
anything.
BB?
Okay, whatever.
People tend to call me Ike Boop. 'Cause
Oh, God.
short.
Now I'm gonna
Short
call
for
you
Isaac.
BB.
Okay. So, you guys are a loosely knit group of Terrigen supporters.
Are we now?
Now, that means different things for different people that are in the movement because it's not very unified. So you might just you might be hardcore and support Nova rights and the fact that Novas are a distinct species from baselines. You might just think that Nova's working for baselines is kind of silly. You might even be fine with baselines, but think that there needs to be a new set of government to deal with the Novas because baseline laws don't apply very well. There's a whole large strata in there that you can subscribe to. You have to decide what that means for your character, though.
Sweet. I gotta choose my nature.
Are you a Nova supremacist, or are you just a guy that's hey, laws don't work well for you when you can fly Mach 6?
I imagine it's somewhere in a spectrum too,
Mm-hmm. Totally.
where it's I mean, we're clearly superior,
There you
but
go.
you don't have to be an asshole about
there
it.
you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's obviously it's not the same rules,
right.
but I mean you can't be a total douchebag all the time.
Okay. So there you go. That's your character right there.
I mean, when you can make diamonds.
He is an assassin, more or less, kind of a hitman,
Okay.
kind of bruiser. And his nature is traditionalist, and sometimes problems arise, and the old solutions are often the best.
Just killing people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figure when
You made me
diamonds.
terrible. Go for it.
Sure.
I figure when you can make diamonds, just because money doesn't have much value, so he's
Are they
probably
permanent?
As far as I know, everything I create is permanent.
No.
No?
Nope. They're not.
Did I read that?
But it doesn't mean you can't sell them and then leave.
That's true.
That's true too.
I am an analyst.
I'm gonna
Okay.
read up how
You're an
long-
analyst?
Analyst.
I'm an analyst and a therapist. Put them together. What do you get?
The old analrapist.
That's right. So good.
I'll look at matter creation again.
Not
here.
an
If it was
analyst.
permanent.
Okay, so is my girl done going potty yet?
No.
How long has it been?
5 minutes.
I'm uneasy. I'm still standing outside the bathroom door.
Okay. How long do you wait?
Is for a while. How long is it getting to
10
be?
minutes.
I'm still waiting.
15 minutes.
Okay, so now I'm kind of is there anybody going in that bathroom?
You can catch this before she went.
No, it's a single person bathroom. That's the back of an electronics store.
Okay, so I'm gonna peep in.
The door's locked.
I'm gonna bust it in.
Okay. So you use your mega strength of 1, try to force the door.
Yep.
Roll your strength and your might.
Two.
Okay, so that's enough. 7 successes. You force the door. Snap! And push it open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no one's in there. The window's open.
Son of a bitch. And I crawl out the window. I start. I'm just gonna track her down.
I should have asked her when I die.
You should have.
I'm thinking back on it. Damn it, I failed.
Do you want to know? You have 4 minutes left.
Okay, so you try to track her down. Do you have any streetwise?
Yeah.
You do. You can ask around about her, or you can look for physical signs.
Physical signs.
Okay, so that's not. It's perception and
Investigation.
investigation.
Or you can do streetwise.
Oh, by the way, I can make things that are permanent, but not
You have to
often.
spend permanent willpower.
3.
Yeah, permanent
3
willpower.
successes.
Oh,
And I have
Not worth it.
nothing else.
Nothing else. Okay. So you pick up she stepped in the puddle and kind of left a couple of tracks, and then you follow her for a little bit, and you're looking for physical signs. You're not too far behind her. Eventually, you catch sight of her up ahead, and she's running through the crowd.
And I'm trying to go after her then. I'm pick up pace.
Are you trying to remain hidden while you shadow her, or are you trying to catch up with her?
I'm trying to catch up with her.
Okay. So you start chasing her down. You're not trying to hide yourself?
I'm trying, but I'm rushing at the same time.
Okay, so give me a dexterity and a stealth, increased difficulty.
And I'll use a
Megadex to lower.
I'll
again.
use a willpower to decrease that difficulty.
Do you have any Megadex?
Yep.
You use a Megadex to decrease the difficulty.
Okay, so I'd have one Megadex instead of. I have two, so I
You have
cancel
one.
Okay.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. And stealth, you said?
Yep.
What's that under? I don't think I have stealth.
Under
0.
Okay. I don't have anything in stealth. One.
Well, you have 2 Megadex, right?
I just spent one to decrease the deck.
So 1.
So
One.
one.
Still enough. She got 0 successes, so she doesn't see you coming upon her.
Oh, and I kind of reach out. Hey, what are you doing?
I was trying to help you.
Oh, why were you trying to help me?
It's better for you if I don't stay with you.
Well, but it might be better for you if I do stay with you.
Is that what you want?
Well, yeah.
She heaves a big sigh. Okay.
You're safe with me.
She gives you that "are you stupid" look again. No one's safe.
Well, you keep saying that. What's going to happen?
Always something bad.
And there's no way to divert it?
Very few ways.
How about harm reduction?
I'm not talking about someone having a problem with drinking too much or beating their wife. I'm talking about the end of this planet as you know it.
And it all happens to center around you?
Everyone has a part to play.
There's got to be a way to stop it.
Only a few ways. Not very many.
You can tell me those ways, right?
It's hard. It's always moving.
Well, right now, what's the best way to stop it?
I can't see that far ahead very clearly.
Well, how about we just take it one step at a time then? And if you kind of get an inkling, just let me know. Right now, we're going to meet some new friends. Get somewhere safe. Somewhere off the grid.
Do you understand what friends are?
I hit him with the quantum.
Do any of you fly?
I suppose I'm using the word. I'm using the word friends just to comfort you, because you look like you're 6 years old, and I know you're not. I mean, in a way, you confuse me. You're much smarter than a 6-year-old, but I'm talking to you like you're 6. So we're gonna meet some guys, and we're gonna hope they're nice. But they're our only option right now. They're a friend of a friend.
How do we find them?
I think they're gonna find us.
Okay. So what do you guys do for the next little while?
We just kind of maybe find a cafe and sit in the front.
Okay. The three of you guys get a text from a contact that you have in Philadelphia that sometimes works with Utopia and is kind of like a mole. And he says that there's a person of interest that you should meet up with in South Africa.
Where are we?
In Egypt currently, fomenting unrest.
It's like it's time to catch a flight.
Do we all know each other?
Yeah, you're all part of the same cell.
Okay.
Well, there's more to the story. Can we hear it all? Text back.
That the person that's there that you guys are supposed to meet up
Let
with.
me. I'm just gonna call him.
Yeah, okay.
I hate when they text. I'm not good at texting.
Just call.
I'm too old for this shit.
Okay.
His name's Chuck.
Hey.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Wait. What's going on?
There's this guy that I know who's down there who needs some help. You might have the chance to turn him. He's been working with Utopia recently, but I think he might come over. He's got some problems. Anyways, he has somebody with him, a little girl. I don't know really all of the story, but if something went sideways for him, I think you might get a chance to pick him up. And if you could re-embed him in Utopia, it'd be good for the cause.
Sure. Is he hot merchandise?
Yes. There's issues. Something's gone sideways and he's off the grid right now.
All right. Off the grid. Yeah, the last person we tried to turn didn't work out so well.
Well, I really hope you can work with him because I like the guy. But if you can't, you can at least remove one of their players from the board.
He likes us, so it's not saying too much.
Hope you don't talk to your other friends about us like that. I hang up.
You don't wait for him to answer.
Well, he said the guy has got a trail. Go pick him up, turn him. Maybe, maybe not. He's got a little girl with him? I don't know, his daughter or something?
No names or abilities.
I didn't ask. You want me to call him? I don't want to call him back.
Don't call him back.
Do you
Just
want to
him
call
back.
him?
It's fine. Just call him back.
I didn't think of it at the time.
Do it.
How about we call the cab to the airport?
Do you want to call him?
I don't want
Maybe.
to call him.
All right.
Why don't you call him? You already have his
I'm
number.
organizing a cab to the airport.
Okay, yeah, you call
We
him.
have other things we need to worry about. We have hours to get that information.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just text. I'll just text him.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you text him? Or why would you text him? Just call him.
I hate texting. I don't know.
Well, if you hate
What the
texting, why are you
fuck group is
texting him?
I mean, church and groups are mostly unorganized with no clear leadership, so they work in small cells.
Where did I get these two?
We are your best friends. We are your only friends.
That might be true.
Okay, yeah. Let's get to the airport.
Okay, so you guys get to the airport. You hop on a jet. What do you guys have for backgrounds?
I took
Backgrounds.
backing of 3, resources of 2,
Okay,
and then Euphober and Node.
okay,
Node 3, Cypher 3, Euphober 1.
okay.
You for one.
What?
Yep.
Don't
That's
you
it.
get?
You get 5.
You get 7
Or
automatic.
7
Oh,
automatic.
you get free background
You get
points? I thought you
7
only got them
automatic.
from bonus.
No,
you get 7 automatic.
Oh, well, then I'll have some more stuff.
Okay, get some more stuff.
Probably you for 5
Okay,
and a 2-minute one,
okay.
so my clothes don't fly off.
I mean, if you have Euphober, it's fine.
Then fuck that. I'll figure something else.
Euphober,
figure some shit
I
out.
mean, more than 1 dot is just more soak.
I can only get 5.
Oh, so if I have one more dot of Euphober, what does that do for my soak?
1 extra soak of each.
Nice.
Oh, you absorbed my you fucker. Just you're a vampire. You're like a leech. Steal my shit. Did you take my sword too?
Damn it!
Oh, too bad. Shit happens.
I go back for the sword.
I mean, you're not flying anymore or hyper moving.
No, I'm pretty cash
Okay,
too.
so you guys hop on a plane and you're gonna fly. What is it? Usually from there to there, 8 hours, 6 hours, something like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong
my
person
flight
that.
history from Cairo to Cape Town. How?
Right.
Yeah. Usually it's only like 6 hours, but maybe.
It doesn't matter.
Depending on
It's
air
a
traffic
relative
control,
time.
it can, add or remove
Mhm.
an hour or so.
So what else did I not do for my character that I get freebie points?
This takes about 8 hours, but you guys are gonna get there in about 4. There's been technological advancements due to Novakind. So you'll be sitting in the cab here for 4 hours.
It's all right.
Okay.
Drink some coffee.
All right. She's just sitting there staring at the cushion across from her.
So while we're walking through Cape Town,
Sure.
And these guys, you'll kind of know the things I can do. But one of the things I
It's
can
late,
do.
by the way. So it'll be nighttime when you guys get there.
Okay. One of the cool things I can do is I can emit a magnetic field that messes with electronics or nearby.
EMP.
Nope, that's the one that shuts them down.
Okay.
This one's just concentration. It just makes them not work. Cameras, phones,
Oh, nice.
radios.
Cool.
So when we're walking through there, they'll know what I'm doing. I'll just tell them. That way, if your phone's not working, you know why.
Okay.
Man.
You're
'Cause
also
he's off the
picking
grid.
up like small random bits of metal stuff from the sidewalk, screws, paper clips, like, you know, and just like floating around you in a nimbus.
Can I collect them?
I mean, you can grab a handful of small things.
Yeah.
Just like little forks and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm constantly just creating new paper clips.
Are you really? So like filling up around you in the air, all the paper clips.
It's probably one of my bored hobbies.
Hate this. I throw them towards the corrosive guy.
I mean, he doesn't like melt stuff on contact, but they would start to oxidize rapidly if he was hanging on to them or touching them.
And I probably keep some kind of metal stuff always on me, although it seems that's not a problem, apparently.
I mean, what do you keep on you?
Coins.
You have a pocket full of coins.
Coins for now, but it'll be something to do with my background when I figure it out, because I was a professor.
Coin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Coin shot.
Right, coin shot.
I'm not coin shot.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure thing, bolt hole.
Whatever, beta.
Okay, so you guys are walking through Cape Town, causing a disturbance because you're not very. Anybody have the ability to dorm?
He had cipher, but no
if
dormancy.
I did, could I stop the metal from collecting?
Yes,
If you
that's what
dorm
dormancy
yourself,
is.
that's what it does. Turns off all your powers.
But then I couldn't do my power, so never mind.
You'd have to spend a turn turning it on.
No, I don't want that.
Okay. Dormancy is good.
Yeah.
Dormancy is the ultimate cipher. A dormancy of 5 years, someone else.
I don't have that.
Even your fingerprints
bit.
change.
I'll do one.
Okay.
I'm still figuring him out.
So one is you can turn off your corrosive stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you guys are sitting in the cafe at the front, and you see what do you guys look like?
I'm wearing a no,
Spider
he-
silks.
Yeah.
Oh no.
yeah. I was gonna say with
How
the
loud are
Terrigen.
you?
I would say that it's fairly loud.
Why are you loud?
Because I'm now that we're Terrigen, all of a sudden we don't really think much of, local customs or authorities.
You're wrong. I think
True.
about it all the
Like
time.
Utopia might show up.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're too loud, you're gonna pull local governmental novas.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a Death Eater just walking over, kicking over trash cans for fun. Just like, there's no.
We don't have a warrant out for us or anything.
I mean, if you're known Terrigen supporters, every place you go, people are gonna keep an eye on you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no warrant because you probably haven't engaged in mass murder yet.
Yet. Give us time.
But
Just give us a few
As Team
minutes.
Tomorrow, we did that regularly.
no shit, right?
Maybe we're going to be the good guys.
This is always how it works.
I mean, there's not really good guys. That's not how it works.
Mm-hmm. We're the good guys.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you said before, too. That's what every faction says. We're the good guys.
My character probably looks a lot like Boomy from Avatar,
You're old.
but yeah, I kind of look. Yeah, I guess I could say I'm old.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm kind of using a cane to walk, and you were saying my abnormal thing is my joints bend.
Sometimes your joints
opposite.
bend backwards.
Yeah,
It's
so it
like
just-
super flexible and weird.
Yeah, using a cane to walk, kind of like a mad scientist outfit.
Okay.
And my joints are bending weird ways. So
Yep.
yeah.
Cool. He's definitely like inhumanly weird. He's carrying a cloud of small metal debris around him at all times.
Besides that, I look like a clean-cut professor in his mid-40s. With spectacles.
Okay.
So I see him all.
Are your glasses made of metal?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Why?
They occasionally fly off your face.
No, they stay on extra well.
I look at Avelia. Avelia?
Hmm?
Just keep behind me for right now.
Okay.
Stay close.
The TV at the bar probably fizzles out.
Yeah. The lights
Lights
kind of blink a
flicker.
little bit.
Oh yeah, they'll just shut off all the lights too.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you want?
Sure.
Okay. The lights shut off in the bar.
Shit. I step outside. Or are they inside the bar now?
I mean, they're walking into the bar.
Oh, I don't think I never said it out loud, but I look kind of like the Sandman, not from the comics universe, but from Neil Gaiman's Sandman.
Okay.
Like just a black trench coat, black
Hat.
hair.
Oh, hair. Okay.
You've never.
Sorry, no.
This is one of those moments.
You're like, you just made that face like I said I never watched Lord of the Rings or something.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, I haven't. Okay. Black trench coat, crazy black hair. Got it.
I'll approach them.
I feel like we're wasting time right now. We should stop and have you start reading Sandman.
90 feet around me,
Okay.
and I don't know why it has a range. Maybe I can target stuff too.
What's its range?
150 feet.
So you can make a 90 radius thing that's up to 150 feet away.
Good
Right.
call. So I can make a bubble. I thought I did it.
Electronics
on me.
just don't really work. Probably unless they're hardened electronics. Ataris would still work, interestingly enough.
So I can't do it while I'm walking, I guess.
Okay.
So I'll just do it on that area before we get there.
Okay. all the lights shut off and stuff like that. It's like
They're here.
yeah, she's like, they're here.
I was hoping for something a little bit more quote unquote quiet.
Let me see.
All right, so then you guys walk in. You don't even know who you're looking for. Did you ever
A
text
guy with
that
a
guy?
little girl.
Yeah, did you ever text that dude? Or call him?
I was thinking about it, then I couldn't decide.
Did
I was
he
gonna
not do
call
it?
Him, I was gonna text, then I was gonna
Why
call.
don't you just call him?
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
I assumed that you did. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Does one of you guys want to pick up the slack if he's not going to do it clearly?
No.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I ended up having him do it. I just couldn't make up my mind.
Okay, so you got like name, description,
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
I mean, it's gotta be this guy, right? The one with the little girl there.
Are you the only person? It's a cafe instead of a bar, actually. I mean, he's not the only guy with a little girl in the building.
The only single guy with a little girl.
Maybe, but maybe his wife's in the bathroom. You don't know. You got a description and a name that matches him, though.
Would you like me to check the bathroom?
Ooh. Why would you check the bathroom?
I just sit down.
In case
next to him.
someone.
Okay. This guy just sits down next to you.
You Chuck?
Chuck says hello.
Yeah. Well,
I wait until after you say it though. Like as soon as are you Chuck's friend? I immediately say Chuck says hello.
Well, I was hoping you guys would be a little bit more discreet while walking in.
Oh,
But
don't
I really-
don't worry. We're really off the grid right now.
That's exactly what I need. I need some place to lay low for a little bit.
She goes, poor Chuck.
Oh no, not Chuck. Oh, damn it. Anyway,
Is that your daughter? What are you saying?
No. What? Don't worry about
listen,
him.
You know, if we could just go find some
Poor
place.
Chuck. What?
If we could just find some place to lay low, we'll go back to wherever you guys hide out and off the grid. That's great. That's what we need right now.
That's what you need.
No, that's what we need right here. And maybe
We as in you as in the girl, or we as in us all?
actually everybody involved right now. Sorry guys.
Who's
We need to go-
involved?
we need to go lay low, and everyone's involved.
Everyone needs to lay low?
She looks really sad. She goes, he tries so hard not to tell them. He tries so hard.
Oh, yeah. Could we find some place other than where you guys usually hide out now? Chuck might be compromised as I look at the little girl.
Chuck.
We just talked to him.
Yeah. Chuck is fine.
Yeah.
Did you call him?
No, he called him.
No
couldn't
more
call
calling
him.
Chuck. No more calling Chuck. This is big stuff. I'm very sorry. Let's get out of public sight. Let's go find somewhere far away.
Tell me
What
more
did
about your
you
friend.
do?
Oh, okay. I used to be with Team Tomorrow. In Project Utopia, we were sent to get this, the asset, which is this little girl.
She raises her hand.
And
Did you have a question?
No, he's talking about me.
Oh.
and
I'm
we-
the asset.
and we're learning that there's big doom and gloom for whoever controls this asset. Her name's Avalia. Anyway, it's big stuff, and
Hi.
we just need to find someplace safe to lay low and figure out what to do next.
We can provide you shelter.
That would be
Get
really,
you off the grid.
That'd be really appreciated.
This is what Team Tomorrow does. It's all smiles on the front, but knives behind the back.
They fight with themselves. I'm beginning to realize that.
He said we're friends now. Are we friends?
Who's we? You and me? We're friends. We got a lot of stuff to do. Let's go on adventures. But not one here. He's right. It's not a good spot to stay.
Are you guys friendly?
Sometime. What? That's the truth.
Depending on the mood?
All weird and bendy.
Listen, Avalia, if Chuck trusts him, then I trust him.
Chuck trusts the wrong people a lot.
All right. I'm getting a little
he
sick. of
trusts
you talking
Rampart,
about
too.
Chuck. How the hell do you know Chuck?
She doesn't.
Are we leaving or no?
Yes, let's leave as fast as we can. We can explain so much more later.
Stand up.
Okay. She stands up. She's like, you know.
If we leave as fast as we can, I might, hurt people. So probably not as fast as we can. But
I just walk.
Electronics, any equipment you have, throw it down, get rid of it.
Yeah, out.
Burner phone.
Burner phone's the only thing I had.
Gone. That's it.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
you're now off the grid.
It's awesome.
That's pretty good. Our kooky old friend over there.
Yeah, thanks, guys. It's really important you don't tell anybody that you're hanging around me or this little girl.
Have to tell two people. That person and that person.
Okay, yeah. So you three are in the secret. But it's very important that you don't tell anybody else.
Go out the front door.
I don't know if I'll tell you.
We're walking. I'm walking
Okay.
and talking. Yeah, I'm walking and
Thought
talking.
we were Minnesota goodbye the shit out of this cafe.
No.
Kind of hungry though.
I don't know if I trust you or you yet, so I'll wait to tell you.
Okay. That's just fine. You don't have to trust us right now, but just know that we're friendly and very grateful. Right, Avalia?
Yes? She says like a question.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that for right now. That's good. We'll take that. So where are we gonna go?
I'm going to turn left at Market Street.
Sure. Okay. You're just walking?
Yeah. And then I'm assuming there's some sort of there's got to be, Cape Town's a big place. There's got to be a spot, a safe house.
Oh, you want to turn in safe house?
Yeah.
And you guys have contacts. You have backers.
I have backers.
Okay.
Backing with 3.
It's all on him.
Okay. So yeah, you can get a hold of somebody.
Mm-hmm. Beep, beep, beep. Just need a spot.
Yep. So they're like, yeah, down by the, in the dock district, there's a warehouse. It's got a side entrance. There's a basement there. We have a safe house. There's a security box. The code is blah, 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 blah. Just leave it how you left it.
Done. So yeah, we take a left at Market Street. Right on second. Narrow it over.
Sure.
All right. So when we get there, I'll just like I'll tell these guys the whole story. I'll let them in on what happened, how we team got split up.
Do you tell them about everything from when you guys became part of Team Tomorrow? Do you tell them about everything from when you got dropped off the facility?
Just the facility. We'll just go from the facility on.
Up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you make me young again?
Oh my god, you're gonna be a creepy old kooky guy that's young.
Yeah. That'd be cool. If you can't, don't worry.
I can,
Oh.
if that's what you want.
I'm thinking late 20s.
It's just like, it doesn't work like that.
How does it work?
It's not an exact sort of thing.
Can you go back too far?
Yeah.
Do you have like a range? I could go with -10, but if it's gonna be like -70, that's gonna be a problem.
How old are you? I never asked.
68. I do not want to
Don't
be
look a
negative
day
2.
over 40.
Do not want to be -2. Negative age seems like a problem.
A glimmer in your mother's eye.
1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 4, 5. Okay, so you lose 10 years.
Ah, perfect. Some spring in my step.
What does it do for him? Just nothing?
Probably nothing.
Lives longer.
I mean,
Preptitude
live
doesn't
longer.
go away?
Yeah. Probably less wrinkles.
yeah.
Do you still need that cane?
He doesn't need the cane now. He's a Nova. That's silly.
It's fun to mess with people.
It's just an act.
What?
What's she doing now?
Well, you should lose 4 more years.
Okay.
It just keeps going.
So yeah, now I'm 50.
And you lose 5 more years. Like, well, you turn it off.
Is this a say when kind of thing?
I think so.
Your hair's looking. You got some of your hairline back. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So just 4 more years. But yeah, he starts to slowly get younger.
Hey, you're my age now.
Pretty cool.
I'll just look at Avelia. Save your energy.
I think you should tell her to stop soon. Or you want to be 20s?
I think we'll stop in the 30s. I don't want to go too far back.
So you just lost 16 years.
Oh shit. So it's 20 plus 10.
You
So
should
30,
be
yeah.
34.
That's just good. This is good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think you didn't say it loud enough.
Stop.
7. 8, 9, 10, 11. So you lose 22 more years.
Holy shit.
How old are you now?
Let's see. So it was 50.
You were 34. You're 12.
I'm 12.
There you go. She stops.
Avelia.
I told him it wasn't an exact science.
You could have stopped.
Does he still have his name? Does he still have his consciousness? Like, does he?
Does he shrink?
He's still him. Yes. He's 12 now.
I'm like,
So he's like the dude from the Umbrella Academy now.
Yeah, he's like the kid from the Umbrella Academy.
Your balls will drop soon. Again.
never did.
If you want, I can go back the other way, but I can't promise where you're going to end up.
This is good, I think.
Okay.
This is fine.
You're a young kid now, so talk like a young kid. Not like an old
Oh,
man.
shit.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah. You're a young kid. You're 12.
Fucked with everything.
So, how deep into Terrigen activity are you guys?
Oh, you know, we go to all the Terrigen clubs.
We don't
and
need
all
to
the
worry
parties,
about names like that.
all the big events and stuff.
Sort of things
you know,
just
kind of-
complicate matters. We're Novas, so you're safe here.
I appreciate that. Are you affiliated with anything, or?
I can't stop looking at you. You're 12 now.
I know, pretty cool, right?
The couch is like all beat up and like torn up and sort of like an older couch. And when she sits on it, it slowly ages backwards and repairs itself until it's a brand new couch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of cool. Maybe you should have stopped in like the 30s. That would have probably been a good age for you.
I mean, that was the original plan, but this is pretty cool too. I get like another 20 years from this.
She looks at you sadly. And she shakes her head.
I can age another 20 years, okay? Take the wind out
She
of my
looks
sails.
at you.
I'm gonna shoot a text message off to
Chuck,
no, I'm going above Chuck's head. And it's going to say we need extraction for 5, high priority.
Okay.
Do I see him do that?
You see him texting.
Easy, man. Get that phone out of your hand. What are
hey,
you doing?
you're the one that needs to be off the grid.
Yeah, this is clean. This is how we get out of here. We can't unless you wanted to live here forever. The place is nice.
I mean, we.
But in the
kind of
summer, it
have
gets
lived
hot.
here for-
Okay, so you're going up the Terrigen chain of command?
Mhm.
All right.
Yes.
So you don't even know who this person is, right? They're just someone that you contact sometimes when you need things.
Yeah.
And occasionally they have what you need and sometimes they don't.
Yep.
But you've never met them. You don't know who they are. You can have their name be anything in your phone you want it to be, but they just respond to texts. There's no name involved that you know about.
Yeah. It's just ops.
It's a contact, right?
Yep.
real alpha.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're like, how would you like your extraction to proceed? Where do you need to get to?
Are you texting or calling?
Nobody has any resources.
Yeah.
Do you want to
This is-
call him?
I'm not. The reason I texted him so that this didn't happen.
Right.
Why don't you just call them?
No.
It's faster if you call.
These kids
And
these
it-
days.
It just says high value asset recovered. And let's see, what do we have here? To Cairo or Amsterdam preferred.
3 adults, 2 kids.
I do send that.
Okay.
The best line of the night.
Three adults, two
Kids.
kids.
It's like kids question mark?
I write back kids, but with an asterisk next to it.
Oh my god, they're two kids that aren't kids.
Okay, so
So if you can, well, he's doing that thing. I'm looking at the little girl. So if you can do this thing, and you're obviously not 6, did something go wrong on your end? That's
Did you
too far
age
back?
yourself?
Did you de-age yourself?
no. I'm more than one age at the same time, she says.
Sorry, no, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
Why don't you age yourself?
Can you age yourself?
I don't think it necessarily matters, does it?
Well, I will say that my stride was a little bit bigger when I was older,
Can
but
reach the tall cabinets in the kitchen?
you don't get free cookies when you go out to places or like blow pops or anything like that. So there's negatives too. So
I'm sorry.
I'm only here sometimes.
I get to eat at a discount at buffets. That's awesome.
You were doing that already.
I know, but for a different reason.
You were already doing that. It's just your senior discount.
You would never fail to tell us about your senior discount and flaunt it everywhere we go.
Yeah, but now I get it for a different reason.
Yeah, but now you get kids' meals.
All right.
I could eat a ton of kids' meals.
All right, guys. Thanks for your offer and everything, but
Oh, it's not an offer.
Oh.
well, he just
Here it is.
he just contacted some Terrigen guys.
Oh, you don't
Listen,
even know that.
man.
He just texted.
Listen,
Oh.
friend. We are here to make sure you stay off the grid. And now that you're with us, we all need to stay off the grid. And when I talked to Chuck, not 30 minutes ago,
No, it was more than that.
it was a little
Yeah, that was
It was
like 9
4
hours
hours
ago.
ago.
Well, it feels like 30
4 or 5
minutes.
hours ago.
Yeah.
He was still alive. Shit, I lost my train of thought. I always do this.
Is there a rocking chair
Anyways,
somewhere in here?
he said that
Lazy
you're
boy.
hot merchandise.
Sitting the lazy boy.
By your accounts, you are on the top 10 list right now, which puts us all in danger. So you're coming with us, going off the grid.
Okay, great. Because I'm not interested in Terrigen or Project Utopia anymore. As far as
But
I'm
are you
concerned,
interested in buffets?
all these fucking organizations are dirty, and we're gonna protect her from everybody.
Well,
All
right
right.
now you're with us, so you're friends with the Terrigen.
I don't care.
Okay, so the contact gets back to you. Right now, if you want like the safest place, we have a pretty decent safe house in France. We've got a pretty decent one in Georgia, and then we do have a facility out in the middle of the desert in the Sahara that, so far as we know, has not been tracked by satellite cover. Those are your 3 options.
Why don't you just call them?
Yeah, I'll write back Sahara, period. And one asset has drawn the attention of Proteus.
The clean extraction is by warp. We'll contact you shortly.
Oh, we get to warp today? Cool.
I mean, you don't know what's going on. He's
Oh, right.
texting
No,
me.
Sorry.
that's why I'm not
Right.
telling anybody.
Right.
You've made this into a too 2-person party game.
He's making up for all the time he didn't get to play in the beginning.
Yeah. You gotta get your
That's good.
you gotta get your stuff out.
Smoke? I light one up.
The cracked window.
children
There's
behind-
kids in here.
The cracked window behind her uncracks itself.
So,
Yeah.
what are you guys able to do?
Well, right now, nothing
We can
because
wait.
of you.
That's what we can do.
No, I'm
Should be.
talking about what kind
Well,
of
you know-
abilities you do.
Oh, that.
I have really good balance.
I can touch my toes.
She goes, "Does anybody want to play cards?"
Sure.
Go fish. Or should we go to like
Let's
some
do
high
it.
stakes?
She opens the drawer next to her and it's empty. She closes it, hums a little bit, opens it again, and there's a deck of cards in it.
You can make things too?
No,
Oh.
there used to be a deck of cards here. Then she reaches in and pulls out the deck of cards.
Can I use my ability to make a deck of cards?
Sure.
Can you make the king, like, instead of a king, make it like the face of a little 12-year-old kid?
What?
Just asking.
Make a face of a little 12-year-old.
No, literally, I wasn't paying attention. What?
Can you make the king's a 12-year-old kid?
Make a king a 12-year-old kid?
Make the
Yeah,
king
the face of the
deck.
card.
Oh, okay. I could do that.
Just make it your face. I want to be the jack.
No.
I
Standard deck.
But you get the king?
No.
Okay.
Standard deck. Do you want me to roll for it or do I just do
You
it?
just do it.
Okay.
It's okay.
Mine only lasts for 3 hours.
That's enough to win all the money off you fools. No? Gamble? No? Got any money?
I got nothing but this credit card from my former employer.
I told you to
That's
get
not gonna work.
everything off the
Yeah,
grid.
and I'll just hold it for a second.
Okay.
Okay, just rub my thumb along the magnetic strip.
Right.
I guess I probably would have ditched that, but
Okay.
You just found it in your pocket. I got this. Something you weren't thinking about. Well,
I only have allowance to bet with, so.
you can't lie to me. I know how old you are.
Don't know what
Your
you're talking
life
about.
hasn't changed.
He sees the
Just your body.
opportunities.
Who will pay your allowance?
You know what? That's all right. Give me all your money, and I'll pay your allowance every week. It'll make you feel good.
What are you setting my allowance at?
$5
Infinity.
a grade.
Tell him it's infinity. It's the only way.
You know,
She's like, "What game are we playing?"
You know Omaha?
I will.
I'll teach it to you.
That's what she means.
you already have.
Right.
What's happening?
Okay, so you guys play cards. You
Omaha's
wait.
the most boring game ever. I bore you guys to death with the details.
I mean, whenever there's chance involved, she'll win. So she'll come out ahead.
All right, this game sucks. We should just go back to Go Fish. Or War. You ever played War?
Yeah.
We stopped playing it because of, well, some nodes are a little too aggressive. They kept breaking our tables.
I'm really fast. But I don't like when his hand goes over top of mine. You slime too much.
Okay, so after a little while, you get a text.
Time to go.
Is the assets secure?
What's that?
The assets are secure.
I make sure we don't have anyone peeking in the windows. Clear.
Okay, so Warp opens up on the side of the room.
Oh, you had to warp today?
Is it fuck stick?
Easy. Where are we going?
What's
here?
up?
Is it that same fuck stick? I'm so confused. But I am not confused.
Right, you're just like, oh, he's obviously on our side.
This guy.
Guy walks through in a trench coat with a large fedora hat and a shadow over his face.
And I know this guy.
Yeah, you know who he is. He nods to
Be
you.
shade,
I
man.
take him back or pull her back.
It's time to go.
To the murder hole.
No. Easy. I don't want to go anywhere with that guy.
You don't have a choice.
Are you racist?
Man, I
What's
thought
his
we'd
name
come
again?
right on this.
Shade.
Shade?
Yeah.
What is going on here, Shade?
Shade doesn't talk.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Are you with Nancy?
Mary, but I'm not here.
Mary's not a real name. We don't know
What do
you're
you mean
talking
you don't
about.
know? What do you? She can't go back there. No, she can't go back there. Where are we going? No, we can't do this.
He starts to go back into the warp.
Wait. Go.
What? No. That guy works for the exact same
It's
people
not
that I'm
a
running
request.
from. What?
Oh, snap.
Wait, what did he say?
It's
Oh,
not
it's
a
not a
request.
request. Well, yeah,
And
definitely
here
it's
it
not a
is.
request. This was our job to go retrieve you. This
In
was...
the name of our dear friend Chuck, you are going through there.
No, we are not going through there. He's the guy. He's the exact same guy that I'm running from. He works for them. Yeah. You work for them.
Where does he? Come on. Any day now. It's not going to stay open all day.
I look down at Avelia. Is there just one of those crossroads?
We're in the middle of some stuff. Yeah.
When he looks at Avelia, I look to Shade and I signal the wall behind him, where she's tucked behind him. And so I glance and I signal there. I want him to warp just behind and just take her.
I mean, he just like looks at their floor under their feet.
Mm. You asked earlier what we could do. Let's not learn just yet. We're all novice here. We're not like them. We can go be safe.
Peacefully.
I'll walk past and I'll walk through the warp with her and I'll hold her hand.
Okay.
But I'll touch Shade.
No, flick him in the nuts.
I'll touch Shade and
You're going to
I'll...
have to roll because he's going to attempt to not let you touch him.
Yeah.
He understands what time it is.
Good idea, though.
Very good idea.
Yep.
I'll warp myself out.
He only gets two. He gets 2 successes to dodge out of the way
Oh.
as you walk by.
So what is this? Dexterity and
And
Quantum?
whatever. Yeah.
quantum management? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3.
And you get 2 mega decks.
Yeah.
Oh, and 2
Roll
mega
your
decks. 4,
5.
5.
Okay. So you brush his jacket on the way by.
And I take his warping power.
Spend the quantum.
What else can he get?
That's a good question.
Probably some shroud? Or is that what his face is doing? Or is that a taint?
No, it's a taint.
No, it's his face.
Taint.
It's
His
still
face-
funny.
His face is a taint?
That was fucked up.
If the publisher of the new Aberrant game is still here, make sure you change that one thing.
Yep. Call it mangina.
He's got some mega manipulation.
There you go. You can lie really well.
Cipher?
He has the face of fear. He
Oh.
just hasn't used it yet. And
The Shroud is a
Ward.
mercy.
Yeah. And and stun.
I'll take the warp and the stun.
Okay.
How much of each?
I mean, you could take up to 3 dots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take up to 3 dots.
3 dots.
Of each?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just means he either has that much or more.
Yes. Okay.
I'll just brush by him, and I got him. I just said, "You'll be on my list."
He's like,
Those aren't very friendly words I say as I step in behind them.
he points himself and he gives you 2 thumbs up.
All right. Well, that's fine.
You got a murder list?
Is it a naughty or nice list?
He goes like this to you guys.
Yeah, I'm walking through as
I'm
saying
probably
this.
skipping behind him.
Okay.
I also walk.
All right. So once
You don't
everybody's
skip?
in, the warp closes. He doesn't follow you in.
And where are we?
You guys
In a
are
box.
in what looks like an apartment that was furbished in the 1950s. There are no windows.
This is your old home.
There are no windows. There's
Sweet.
no front door. There are big air register exchanges in the walls that blow air in.
Make yourself comfortable.
So this is the Sahara.
I mean,
What?
Oh wait, we didn't hear that. Never mind.
Yeah, you don't know.
he's like, gotta take back my.
You just
Okay.
you're in a,
So yeah, instead I'm like, where are we?
Looks like we'll be safe for a little while.
Home sweet home.
we're gonna call a game there.
All right.
It's 11:30.
Sounds
It
fair.
works. Son of a bitch, that fucking shade.
Some serious shade there.
You hate some.
He threw him some shade.
Way to grab warp on the way by, though.
That was such a good move.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to blow it right then, too.
Same. I'm just like, I'm going elsewhere instead. Actually.
No, that's good for maybe just you, maybe everyone. We don't really know.
Well, you just said it wasn't a request for him to go through there, so maybe you're on his list too.
Yeah, it wasn't a request.
Yeah.
I'm not on any list.
We were sent across friggin' Africa to retrieve someone. It wasn't just like,
He's like, no, I didn't want.
like, nah, I'm not really up for it. Oh, okay. See you later then. Do you need money for the bus to get back home? Well, I certainly wasn't expecting to make a new character halfway through the game, and
Yeah,
That was a little
neither.
intense. You
everything
didn't
changed.
necessarily have to. It could have gone differently.
Yeah, I didn't realize
I had
I had
so
to make a
much
call
more.
when things were still up in the air.
Right.
And-
Sorry, dude. It's
Uh-huh.
It
You're
is.
so fucking sorry.
I'm not sorry about that. You deserve that one.
Fuck you too.
Oh, man.
You deserve that one.
You're just mad because you're the one that dies in my campaigns.
Who, me?
Oh, Matt.
Oh, yeah. Gearbon died.
That's it.
I still have the video. Makes me smile
It
every
was
time.
kind of epic, though.
You died to your old character.
Well, you know what else was epic? Ryan dying today.
That's just normal. That's just habit at this
In
point.
fact, I'll start off roses and
That's like a
stones.
Tuesday
Alright,
for
My
me.
rose is Ryan died today. And you know what? Usually I'm not like that. Yeah, I am all the time whenever
All the
Ryan
time.
dies.
Every time.
But it's because of he did it to himself.
What?
He did it to himself.
What?
We
I
could
did
have
the
just
exact same thing you did.
so
He lived. You didn't.
yeah.
It was fucking luck.
So I think my thorn is it's gonna be like this every week. Like
Ryan dies every week.
no, my thorn is like it's just it takes so long to do any kind of combat. Like even if there's 3 guys, if you don't like full on murder hobo him, it takes so long. And that's the only issue I have. That's it. It's fun.
I'm
It
still
just
kind
takes
of
a long
enjoying
time.
the way combat works. I haven't gotten over the luster of
I like the way it
knowing what they're gonna do.
So good.
I like the way it works. I just feel like it takes. I
You
feel
want
like we
more role play, not rolling dice combat. Is that what you're saying?
could.
Or do you like the combat?
No, I like everything about it. I feel like we
He
could.
wants to be faster.
I feel we could move it at a faster pace. Do you think that's possible, or do you think it's just the nature of the?
I think it'll get faster the more we do it,
Sure.
but I think it's just not a super fast system for combat.
Okay.
Like it's just kind of slower.
I suppose we could be a little faster, but I feel like we
And the thing
don't
is, too,
take
is
long turns. Like we're not trying to figure everything out.
I know most of the time you guys aren't trying to kill people, right?
Mhm.
Which might change, but like it's a lot easier to just sauce baselines than it is to be like, I'm only gonna break his wrist. I'm gonna
Right.
grab him and move him behind me. I'm gonna disarm him. Like that.
Terrigen might be different.
Yeah, you can just be like, put my finger through his face. Blech. I move to the
Not
next
being
guy.
gross
Blech.
about
Like,
Well, I'm not Terrigen. I'm not anything anymore.
We'll convert
That
you.
reminds me. Did you guys see those links that I sent with the Project Utopia and the Team Terrigen, all the shirts and stuff?
I didn't check it out, but it's kind of cool.
It was
Looked
that
at it
looks
a
pretty
little.
nice.
I was like, I don't know if I should click this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, roses and thorns going that way or this
It
way?
don't matter. You can go.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't
Got a good
actually.
idea of your thorn.
It's weird. My thorn's probably not actually what you think it is. Thorn again is, even though I did not roll any dice, the D10 system, I'm not a fan.
Alex in that D10 system.
Yep. It's like people I saw rolling. It was like you rolled 7 dice and you get a botch because
Double botch.
double botch.
Or you could roll like I did on initiative and get a 17.
Yeah. You know,
Or
3 dice, you get a 17.
Highly unlikely.
Yeah, the probability of that happening is really low. But yeah, I think my Rose has got a new character, and it's interesting what he can do, and we'll see how he works.
I think you like the new D10 system better.
Hmm.
Because it's 8 or better, but you don't lose on ones. They don't detract from your roll. So then you're just going for 8 or better. And that's the way White Wolf reworked that system. Which I like that one better. I'm on your side.
8 or better is tough, I think.
I just got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 8 or better if we're not counting ones against.
You also rolled 12 dice.
It's
1,
true.
2, 3. I'll roll 6.
6 is a normal roll. And you got
1,
one.
2. 2, 8 or better. Ones don't subtract.
I roll 3.
You got
One.
1. 2.
Really, you should be having Ryan roll, not you.
3. No, you don't want
Because-
me to roll. Here, I'll roll my 3
Fail,
dice.
fail, fail.
You got a success every time. Yeah, I got one. 8 or better is a better system because it doesn't like really ruin you when you get 4 ones.
Yeah, that is true. You add it, and it doesn't necessarily have a chance to screw you over more.
And
by rolling
honestly,
more
like,
dice.
you're not supposed to be getting like 12 successes with 12 dice. With
Mhm.
12 dice, you might get 4 successes. Would be a good roll on 12 dice.
Yeah.
6 dice, even getting 1 success on 6 dice with 8 or better is good.
Yeah, you should get it around 1 or 2, though.
Yeah, on that system, that's kind of why I like that system better. But
I like 1 subtract. 'Cause
yeah, you do, because you're a fucker.
You guys roll like 4 ones or 3 ones. It's like, yo.
Whatever.
What was your rose?
New character.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Interesting.
He's awesome, especially now that he's a 12-year-old.
I like that he started out as a
That was kinda
68-year-old
wild.
man.
12-year-old 5 minutes into the game.
Yep.
That's better than a backstory, in my opinion. You just had your backstory fucking written for you.
Game 1.
Why is it?
Took 20 minutes and all of a sudden there's like so many ideas. It's pretty good. I liked your 60-year-old man though. He was pretty funny.
Temporal manipulation is kind of wild that way. It doesn't matter how much soak someone has. If you can just stay alive for a couple rounds, you can erase them.
Yeah, you have to. Well, that was more than a couple rounds though. He's an old fucker.
He was super old.
I guess it should have gone the other way.
How old are you? Yeah, if she wanted to kill me, she should go the other way.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 46.
How old are you, G?
37.
Sure. So a couple rolls.
It's easier.
Age is just a number.
Yeah, until she rewinds you.
I'm 30 again. Come on.
Ryan, what was your rose and thorn?
I think I will agree. I think I like the way combat initiative works, the way you're running it. I'm excited to try a character that can do actions in combat. So that's kind of a double rose in that sense.
What do you do?
Quantum bolt, basically,
That's right.
with acid.
How many automatic successes do you have when you shoot?
I don't know how it works. I'm glad that we didn't get into combat at the end there.
Okay.
I was like,
I could tell
I have
you.
no idea.
Because I have a version of Quantum Bolt with Magnetic Mastery.
Oh, yeah, but I think that straight form is better than the one you can get through
probably
magnetic
is. It's
and
always
elemental and
Yeah, it's always
stuff
better.
like that. But I don't know. I have Quantum of 5 and Quantum Bolt of 5. So
That's
pretty
what
awesome.
I did.
That's pretty awesome.
But you don't have Quantum Bolt, right?
No, I have Magnetic Mastery of 5 and Quantum of 5.
Yeah, you guys are powerhouses.
But
Mhm.
Welcome
what
to
else
the
did
game.
you do? You must have got a lot of other good stuff.
Some attributes. A fair amount, actually. Mega attributes.
Quantum times 3 levels. So 15.
Mm-hmm.
Plus power rating times 4 levels. So 20. So 35 bashing damage.
35 bashing damage.
Is that what Quantum Bolt is?
Yeah.
Just automatically? Don't you roll any shit?
Effect. Inflict quantum times 3 levels plus power rating times 4 dice of bashing damage. Dice.
So it's quantum rating times 3
That's 15.
plus what?
20. Power rating times 4.
Dice.
So I have to roll
So you have
20,
15
30,
automatic and you have 20 dice.
15.
No.
automatic.
That's still dice.
No, there's an automatic amount of Quantum Bolt.
I have to
Oh,
read
is
up
that
on
what it is?
but-
Yeah.
So the power rating in parentheses is not the dice.
No, the power. So the one where it's like the first chunk, power rating times 3,
Quantum times
or
3
quantum times 3.
in brackets.
15.
Yep.
And then
Plus parentheses power rating times 4
dice.
dice of bashing damage, but that's not in parentheses anymore. Or quantum times 2 levels, so 10, plus power rating times 4 dice of lethal damage.
Oh, yeah.
So which one's automatic?
I think the lethal, maybe.
No, I mean which trait is automatic?
The first chunk.
Okay, so the quantum times levels. So you get to roll 20 dice?
I don't know.
You subtract
We'll
number
look
of
at
dice
it.
from
We'll
the
figure it
We'll have
soak.
out.
to
We'll
look at
figure it
it.
out next game. Or
Well,
for next game.
If they have 15 soak, then you'd subtract.
Let me
20.
see. Quantum Bolt.
Because I'm pretty sure mine says about the same thing.
Yours is not quite as good.
It might be. But it's just more expensive to get because it's a level 3 power.
Quantum Bolt.
Did you count all your experience, Brian?
Yep. Yeah, so I've got that.
Okay.
I'm going to have a little bit more.
Yeah, inflicts
But-
quantum times 3 levels, straight up, plus power rating times 4 dice of bashing damage. Or quantum times 2 levels, plus power rating times 4 dice of lethal damage. You need to pick because it's bashing or lethal.
Yeah.
Take bashing, dude.
Yeah,
35.
I think bashing is
Well, what is it? 15 automatic and 20 dice?
15 automatic plus 20 dice of bashing damage.
If you take
or
lethal, it'll make your rolls easier.
10 lethal automatic
It will.
plus 20 dice of lethal damage.
It won't.
it will still be the same. But so it'll be 5 fewer automatic successes.
But
it's
they're lethal.
But lethal. Yeah, acid doesn't make sense bashing actually. They'd be lethal.
Okay. So lethal. So yes, you have 10 automatic levels plus 20 dice of lethal damage.
Yeah, mine is less.
It's like,
It's quantum times
wow.
2 plus power rating times 3 dice.
Yeah, it's a little less.
Mine's a little
good.
sissy bold.
I mean, you also do a bunch of other things.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dude, your shit does a lot of damage.
I have
Yeah, dude.
I have like a hand sphincters that just diarrhea acid out at incredible
Wait,
damage.
is this actually canon?
Yeah, that's what he does.
rates.
His face is so it's like,
Just why?
So, my roses and thorns, I guess.
That was it. Rose right there.
That was pretty awesome. Yeah, I guess the amount of time combat takes also for me is a little more plotting than I'd like it to be. I'm thinking about hand waving some things occasionally, or maybe setting up combat scenarios where you don't necessarily have to worry about damage, or it's more about a moral choice, or trying to set up stuff like that a little bit more. Yeah, move away from combat for a little bit, or actual rolling for combat. Like if you walk into a police station and there's a bunch of small arms fire, you don't necessarily have to worry about it if you have enough soak. Stuff like that. Rose, I got to kill Ryan. That was pretty good.
Oh, fuck you, man.
I mean, it wasn't intentional, but
Liar.
no, it really wasn't.
I don't believe you.
But I'm glad somebody died. Like, I think that games where someone dies is like changes the feeling of the game a little bit.
Mhm.
Why does it
It's
always
a
have to be me?
definite-
Why does it always have to be me that
definitely-
changes the feeling?
I feel like I have purpose in this game now. Finally, I
Mhm.
didn't feel like that.
I don't have
one bit.
purpose.
No,
Sure.
but
I'm
that was
dead.
your inciting incident. Now you have a charge to protect. You have
Right.
conflict.
I had so
motivation.
much more
Right,
to
I feel like I
explore.
finally feel like I know who my character is.
Yeah,
now.
before you were like,
That's my
maybe
thought.
swing an axe.
And I have to say, too, when someone dies in the game, I'd rather the first death happen early in the game.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Because then you have a chance to, like, develop another character or do things. It just changes the game, and the game becomes more about the possibility of character death.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Yeah,
it's...
fucking 50 cows, man. Those things don't mess around.
No, that's I do not.
That's
It's like,
why
I'm
they
pretty
have
tough.
a-
I can. Oh my god!
Well, it's like super crazy amounts of damage. They're like anti-tank rounds, basically.
Let's see. Roses and thorns.
Oh, you didn't do yours. I wasn't paying attention.
No, I didn't do mine. I'm gonna say thorns. I still feel like there's some situations that maybe we get ourselves into or maybe we don't. It just feel impossible sometimes. Like, what do we do? Like, if I do this or that, I still get shot by 50 caliber rounds and die. I felt like we only had two options: either turn the girl in, or that was it. Turn the girl in, or end up dying.
I mean, there were no good options. That was kind of the thing.
Yeah,
It was bad.
that made me kind of sad when I died.
You know, if you would have thrown one helicopter at the one that he was by, then the one would have had an option to shoot either of you. You might not have died.
It'd have shot me and I'd have died. It's like Schrodinger's cat.
Right.
I'd have just died either way. I know better. I know it's in the box.
Is it dead or
Death.
is it dead? It's dead.
Rose, I still do dig the combat. I'm on the opposite end, but that's because I enjoy watching what other people are going to do. Like, they make the calls as it's going around, and then you work your way frontwards after that. And I like seeing other people's ideas, paying attention to, like, oh, okay, so this guy's going to do that, and he's going to respond with breaking his arm, or something of that nature. I'm going to eat a grenade.
I don't think that's the part that I am not liking. It's like the individual turns.
Yeah.
Or
You just
like-
don't like the length of
It's
time it
like-
drags it out to.
Yeah, one round when you're doing that is, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
That's
what do you
the
do?
crux
you do
of
it,
it, though,
you do
right?
It, you do it. You do
'Cause
it.
It drags it out just by design.
Mm-hmm.
It drags it out, but I feel like running it this way, it feels more true to what's going on in real life. If someone's faster than you, they have a chance to respond to whatever you're doing and either beat you to where you're going or do something before you get done with whatever you're doing because they're just
What
quicker
if
than
you... This is just spitballing for future ideas, but what if you have it where at the end of your action, you just state what you're going to do next?
Oh, for the next action?
Yeah, so I pull the pilot out of his chair, and the next thing I'm going to do is grab the controls.
That's going to be really tough to take.
If you're working this way in order, the guys slower than you will hear what you're going to do next turn before they say what they're going to do next turn.
So then they could react by that knowledge.
That's why you go backwards and then go
That
down.
makes sense. So that would not work at all.
Because the slower person doesn't know what other people are doing. He's just doing a thing. But the fastest guy kind of sees it unfolding and can choose what he's doing based on what everybody else is starting to do.
So no.
We don't have to go that way. We can just do it the normal way.
I mean, I'm still...
No, I like the way we're doing it. I like to see what they're doing and respond to it. I just feel like
It's long.
I think we just take too long at describing what we're doing.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
I mean, it's possible.
I think that the system itself, too, is pretty long. Like, do I divide my die pool? Do I save some for this?
Sure.
Do you think it would be the same like that in D&D, though? Say you did the same system and worked your way backwards and frontwards.
D&D's faster, combat-wise.
Is it? I guess you roll
Yeah.
less
Oh, yeah.
dice.
Yep. You're just like,
You
do
need
I hit?
So much faster.
I hit. 2d6. I fuck him up for that much. And
I
then
mean,
you
it's
just go
something that
on.
might translate okay to D&D and not make it much longer.
Yeah, D&D's just quicker in general.
But you still have to declare every round what you're going to do.
Yep.
That's also something that's dragging
Mhm.
out.
Yep.
But as for my rows, that's part of it. I still like the combat. I think I enjoy having a character that's less restrained by morality. Because I feel like all my options are open now and I can do anything and it's not a request. Go through the fucking portal. We're not debating here, you know?
Yeah.
That's just, it feels a little better. I'm not going to have to worry about pulling my punches or watching what I say. Yeah, I like
It's
that.
a
I haven't-
brand new game.
That's
I haven't
true.
played that kind of a character in a long, long time where I have too much conscience, I guess. So that's mine.
Morality, fuck morality.
Oh, thank you, Arcanaut. Glad to see you here, too. Thanks for joining us. We're just wrapping up. I think that's everything. We'll be here next week with a whole new storyline, apparently.
Mhm.
How off the rails are we now?
No, it's a whole new game. Things are going to change.
I'm kind of up for it. I'm glad Matt gets to play the character again that he already has because he said he can't make characters.
Matt's the character that we're following through the thread of the story.
Yeah.
For now.
Now we're on Focus Matt.
Easy there. Easy,
Same.
Josh.
50 caliber can happen to anybody, evidently.
Mhm.
No, it'll
How
be
much
me next
experience
time,
do we
too.
get? How much experience
8.
do I get? More 8 more than?
Experience. Dude, what am I gonna buy?
106.
I kept being.
No.
I kept trying to figure out, like, how did you guys get 5 and that? But then I realized you guys are probably using a lower than max tier thing because that's a lot cheaper.
I actually lied. My quantum is 4.
I got like
Yeah.
10
Oh, okay.
yard
Yeah,
work.
quantum bolt is at tier 2 power.
Gotta go with my parents and do their gutters, and then I gotta go to my place and rake
Do
the
your
yawn. And do the gutters at my place, quite honestly. That's
Fuck gutters.
I think it takes 10 to upgrade matter creation.
It's too much.
No, wait, no, it'd be 15. To
How many
upgrade.
dots do you have?
it's too much.
3.
Be in touch, but I'll
It's
shoot you
5 per
that
dot?
email address for
21.
both of them.
Yep.
And I
Huh?
probably won't
21.
be able to re-sign up
7 per
until
dot?
next February, but
Damn.
you can always picture some stuff. I just basically I said to them, knowledge is power, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But
Yeah, totally.
this is what these guys cost.
We're gonna take off, everyone. See you next week. Bye.
Peace.